Shit, live in 30 minutes, my ass. uh, they said live in 30 minutes. Yeah, my bad, y'all. I was I was knocked out, man. I've been working overnight.
At the light,
I've
turn
been,
left,
Wake
Halliesville
up,
Road,
cuz.
Trimble Mill Road, southeast.
I ain't gonna be up here long, but I had to come up before I got on the road good. We on the way to Memphis.
yeah, I
Prestige
know. I
got a
hear
show
your
tomorrow.
GPS. I know. I hear your GPS.
Uh huh. Say hello, Prestige.
What's happening? What's happening, y'all? I ain't gonna say hello. That's gay.
Well, you ain't gotta say hello, hi, what's up, how you doing.
What's
He said
happening?
I ain't
You
gonna say
always gotta
hello.
be
That's
extra.
gay. You
Yeah.
Continue
funny
on
as shit.
Halliesville Road for 1 mile.
Prestige got a show in Coldwater, Mississippi tomorrow.
Mississippi.
So
Yeah.
we on the way
I'm
up
finna get
that
on that
way.
Johnny and go, ooh yeah, ooh yeah, yeah. Fuck you talking about?
Yo,
I got Keith Sweat little cousin in the car.
Yeah.
Uh,
yo,
Taylor Levert.
yo, dude, funny as shit.
yeah. All I came up to say though was Damon came and tapped Marlon on the shoulder and was like, "Nah, stick with your weight
Uh,
class."
yeah,
He said, "You
yeah,
can't
I
do
saw
this.
that.
We can't beat him."
Yeah, but did you see what Diddy's
That's
son
just somebody I
said?
want to talk to.
Yeah, he said he was gonna slap him,
I
huh?
want to be on the live.
Well, I was like,
Hold on,
oh my
Prestige
god.
want to talk to you.
Yeah, I want to
Mm.
be on the live. I want to be on the live. You say words, man. Stop talking like that.
I say what?
At the
What?
corner,
No,
turn
I'm talking
right
about
at
Tasha.
Trimble
She gonna
Mill
say something. I
Road.
want to talk to you. No, no, no. I want to get on the live. I don't want to talk to you like that. No.
Oh my God, you
She,
take
man,
everything the wrong
man,
way.
I'm from Memphis, man.
Yo,
I ain't.
you funny as shit.
No Diddy, okay?
Yeah,
No
I'm
Diddy.
from Memphis. What happened? What I do? I took some.
You
He
touched
said, "No,
something.
I ain't gonna say hello. That's gay."
You alright. You just switched the thing. Hey everybody.
6 minutes right onto
I
Trimble Mill
am.
Road.
Get the
What's
phone
up,
back.
everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's
my
happening,
bad, y'all.
man?
I ain't gonna lie. This job is kicking my ass. I ain't gonna lie.
He on the
I
night
gotta
shift.
adjust to it. I gotta adjust to pushing around these
You
Continue
fucking
gotta get
on
that
50
money
Trimble
mile
Mill
on,
Road,
bro.
days.
1 mile.
Yeah, I've been working graveyard shift. I was trying to get up yesterday, but I couldn't.
that be that work right there.
Yeah, it's like working out all fucking night.
See, that's why I said I wasn't gonna
Oh,
stay up
okay.
long because we ain't got no signal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We gonna go drop down
All right,
because ain't
appreciate
no
you.
signal out this joint. We in the woods. And I see y'all later.
All right,
Cool meeting
All
you, fam.
right.
Peace, gang.
appreciate you. Who all in the chat? Hey, what's up, How you doing? Who else we got up here? Aline, Saint Center. Yeah, my bad, y'all, man. This job been really like kicking my ass. I'm in charge of 7 20-foot printers, and I gotta be changing hydraulic pumps and y'all know them big ass cylinders that they use to print. I gotta pull them in and out of the printer. Them things like 300 pounds, like 400 pound paint cans. I'm moving back and forth, and it's just that all night. So my legs are fucking burning. My arms are burning. Hold on for a second. Yeah, my legs and my arms are burning. I feel like I've been lifting weights all night, but I had to get up tonight. I had to get up tonight because the Jake Paul fight tonight. I'm watching that. I'm finna watch that. I ain't missing that. I think it's going to be scripted, but we'll see. And I know I'm looking rough, man. I ain't been having time to go to the barbershop. I've been asleep all fucking day, and every time I wake up, the barbershop closed. So I'm gonna catch it this weekend. Yeah, no, man. This wintertime, this is my wintertime beard. The wintertime beard right there. But yeah, I woke up. Yeah, no, right before I went to work like yesterday. That's why no, yesterday morning. As I think I was leaving work, Max hit me up and was like, "You know, Umar went at 50 cents." I was like, "Is he stupid?" But I think he sounded like a working man. Yeah, but I think it's a strategy. I think this is a strategy for coming from Umar. I think he needs a way to get his name circulating again, but not in a negative way. So he thinks. I think he wants to get his name circulating again, but not in a negative way. And I think he chose the wrong opponent if that's the case. Because there will be another documentary. It won't be about. It won't be a part two on Diddy. I was watching the lounge earlier. Shout out to the lounge. Um, she did a great live stream. Um, she said it too. She feels as though that he barking up the wrong tree and nigga, nigga. But I'm gonna listen to what he said. I didn't watch the whole entire clip. I can't find where it's just the clip. I keep finding videos. I keep finding videos of everybody doing something on it, but I can't find the actual clip. Hold on, no. Yeah, I can't find like the actual clip itself. Oh, Umar claps back at 50 Cent. Will address him in his next interview. Oh Lord, nigga, if you didn't have enough, if you did not have enough, bro, I think you should shut the fuck up on this one. Like seriously. Oh, let me move this microphone away from this fan. I gotta get a new mic stand. Can y'all hear me? Split view makes it easier to show how. Oh wait, hold on. Split view. What the fuck is split view? Right click the tab. Hold on. Wait, what? Right click the tab. Select view current tab. Okay. I knew how to do that already. Nikwa, can y'all hear me good? Can y'all hear me good? I gotta get a new mic stand. I got a new microphone, but I gotta get a new mic stand. You can hear me? Okay. Um, Chris, what's up, man? Sorry, I've been absent, man. Like I said, I'm trying to adjust to the schedule again. In the beginning, when I first started my live, I meant doing live streams or doing YouTube. I was working overnight, and I was doing the same job, but it was for a smaller scale company. I was working for a printing company, um, the one that had to pay me that money. Um, but it was small. It was digital printing. This shit I'm doing here is something totally different. Like I'm in charge of, like I said, 7 20-foot printers, changing the inks out, changing the cylinders, fixing the hydraulic pumps, fixing the viscosity pumps, measuring the viscosity, all types, changing big ass fucking plastic rolls and aluminum rolls and a whole bunch of shit. I'm trying to adjust to it, so y'all give me about like a week or two to adjust, and I'll be back on schedule. Yeah, my jacket is a Martin jacket. Martin, and it got Martin's face on the back. I got two of them. I got this one and a green one. Um, but yeah, we gonna get into this little situation going on here with Umar and 50 Cent. Oh wait, no, that's not what I want to do. I can't find the actual clip, but I guess Panda News did something on it, so we'll check this out.
Bruh, I thought this Diddy documentary drama was already messy enough. Psych! Turns out, nah. Now Dr. Umar stepped in, and he didn't come quiet. He basically said 50 Cent crossed the line.
I saw the Diddy documentary. Here's what I'm going to say about the Diddy documentary. And I have no problem with black people holding black people accountable. I'm having a problem with black people needing to expose black people that in-depthly.
Yeah.
You just contradicted yourself on the first fucking thing that you said. I don't have problem with black people holding black people accountable, and then turn around and explain black people, you not liking black people holding black people accountable, just in a different way. Am I tripping? Check it out. Check it out. Listen to what he just said.
People holding black people accountable. Here's what I'm going to say about the Diddy documentary. And I have no problem with black people holding black people accountable. I'm having a problem with black people needing to expose black people that in-depthly.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know about you, but he just said the same shit in a different way. I don't have a problem with black people holding black people accountable, but I have a problem with black people holding black people accountable that indefinitely. Now, you said, what did he say wrong? He just contradicted himself, and he don't like people holding people accountability indefinitely because people have been holding him accountable indefinitely. So I think he's using it as a way to say, hey, stop holding me accountable too. Don't go into detail. You can hold me accountable, but don't go into detail. That's what I'm getting from that. That's my opinion on that one.
But you never expose white people who do things to black people.
That this whole documentary
We didn't have to expose those white folks because the white folks exposed the white folks. If you don't police your own people, who will? You're always trying to make it a race thing. It had nothing to do with race. It had something to do with 50 Cent knowing. 50 Cent been saying this shit before Diddy went to jail. Before all them charges came out. 50 Cent has been saying this the last 10 years. This nigga's a monster. This nigga's a freak. He playing with niggas' butt in Miami. That was 50 Cent phrase. Diddy gonna play with your butt in Miami? How many people did he tell that to on the radio station? Did he gonna play with your butt in Miami? How many times has 50 told somebody that in the last 10 years? Did he finna play with your butt in Miami? He's been telling everybody that. He just don't want. I think he's using this as an excuse to say, hey, y'all ain't going after white folks. White folks ain't our business. Black folks that's destroying the community is our business. Let the white folks police the white folks. You're trying to make it a race thing, race baiting, as if it's about race. It has nothing to do with race.
He feels like self-hate dressed up as accountability. And here's where it gets tricky, because I know many don't rock with Dr. Umar like that.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
Especially with the whole school situation. But some of what he said, it hit a nerve people don't want to touch. So the real question is 50 exposing truth, or is this something else entirely? Because once you hear what Dr. Umar actually said...
Oh, it's both. It's both. 50 petty. It's both. It's both. That nigga don't like Diddy. And you know what 50 does to his enemies. He'll expose them to the fullest. It's both. But it's still truth. He's exposing a monster that needed to be exposed years ago. This should have been done years ago. He just didn't have the power to do it.
And how 50 responded, this ain't just about Diddy anymore. Bruh, before people start screaming sellout or protecting monsters, let's slow this down for half a second. Dr. Umar's main point wasn't free Diddy. Nah, that's not what he said. What he actually said was, this feels like selective exposure. Like black figures get the deep forensic breakdown, while white institutions with way longer rap sheets somehow dodge that same energy. He brought up
how many there are plenty documentaries on the Catholic Church. There have been lawsuits, there have been court files, there have been fucking the Boy Scouts. What do you mean? They had a whole book on Jeffrey Epstein. A whole book. What do you mean?
Epstein. He brought up the Catholic Church, not to excuse Diddy, but to question why certain monsters get documentaries and others get footnotes.
The Roman Catholic Church has taken advantage of way more children than R. Kelly allegedly did.
Right.
Are you following me?
I'm following you.
Jeffrey Epstein has taken advantage of way more women than Sean Combs allegedly did. But
there is a book on Epstein. He was plastered all over the news, just like Diddy was, just because white folks didn't want to make documentaries on him because they were all guilty. Look, most of the motherfuckers that had the power to Khalik, what's up? Most of the people who had the power to make a documentary on Epstein most likely went to that island. That's why. Fucking 50 Cent was never at the freak offs. So he can make a documentary about it. That's why. It's simple. Everybody knows about the Catholic Church. There's been plenty of documentaries. There's been plenty of books. What are you talking about? And black folks can't make a documentary on the Catholic Church because we wasn't in that motherfucker. That's why. I ain't gonna make a documentary about some shit you ain't never experienced. Some shit you won't know about. Them priests wasn't fucking no black kids.
Where is the documentary on Epstein by black people?
Shit, I don't even know. Like, I can't even tell you that. Like,
where's the documentary on the Roman Catholic Church excesses on
black people weren't participating? We don't know about the shit. Fuck. Well, all right, so you keep saying where are the documentaries about these people? You go make them, nigga. Since you know so much about them, go make them. Niggas is making documentaries about shit that they knew about. He made a documentary. He don't know nothing about the Epstein Island because he wasn't close to it. He wasn't close to it. He was close to the Diddy situation. So how the hell he gonna make a documentary about some shit he wasn't close to? Why don't you get your fat ass up and make a documentary about it? Since you care so much, you just want to race bait.
black people?
I've never seen it.
You see what I'm saying? So to me, the 50 Cent documentary, again, respect the 50, no issues there. It is an example of self-hatred.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
No, it's not.
Disguised as community service. You see how they go? It looks like community service. No, it's not. That's self-hate.
And whether we like Umar or not, that question hit a nerve because a lot of folks felt it before they ever said it out loud. And that's why this blew up. Not because it was clean, because it was uncomfortable. Now let's really talk about timing. Because Dr. Umar didn't jump out early. He didn't lead the charge. He didn't say a word when the accusations were still messy, unclear, and easy to dismiss. Nah, he waited until the documentary was already locked in, already viral, already stamped by Netflix, already backed by 50 Cent, a dude with money, reach, and zero fear of smoke. That matters because Umar understands media cycles. He understands algorithms. He understands when a take becomes a spark versus when it becomes gasoline. And stepping in after the doc hits #1, that's not random. That's strategy. Now here's the tricky part. Strategy doesn't automatically mean bad faith. Sometimes people wait because they want the full picture. Sometimes they wait because they don't want to speak into chaos. And sometimes they wait because that's when the microphone is loudest. So when Umar frames this as self-hatred disguised as accountability, he's not just critiquing Diddy coverage. He's critiquing who gets the long-form takedown and who doesn't. And whether you agree or not, that timing forced the conversation into a bigger lane. This stopped being Diddy is disgusting and turned into who decides which monsters get dissected in HD.
I've never seen it.
That's why this hit. Not because it was polite, but because it was inconvenient. Here's where people start shifting in their seats. Because if we're being honest, Umar didn't say something new. He said something people already felt, but didn't want to defend publicly. We've watched entire...
I think this guy's going off his own emotion. And I like Panda Express, but I don't think that's the case, bro. I really don't. Because, like I said, 50 Cent was close to the situation. So he can't speak on other stuff that he wasn't close to or that he doesn't have information on. And he's dissected plenty monsters. We all know 50 did it to troll. We all know that. But to try to make it about race, like they said in the comments, I forgot who just said it in the comments. Monsters don't have color. There were books written about Epstein. There were books written about the Catholic Church, documentaries. Just because black folks didn't make them, don't mean, you know. And Diddy was his mortal enemy. He was his enemy. If Epstein was his enemy, he would have did a documentary. It doesn't matter who it was. When it comes to 50 Cent, I get what he's trying to say, but when it comes to 50 Cent, 50 don't give a fuck who you is. It could have been Donald Trump. He would have made that documentary.
Institutions abuse people for decades, quietly. We've watched scandals get settled with paperwork instead of documentaries. We've watched certain names disappear from headlines while others get entire cinematic universes built around their downfall. So when Umar says, why does this get exposed like this? He's not saying don't expose. He's asking why exposure isn't evenly applied. That question makes people uncomfortable because it forces a mirror moment. Are we actually chasing justice, or are we chasing stories that are easier to sell? Now let me be clear, victims always matter, period. But there's a difference between accountability and content cannibalism. Some stories feel like truth-seeking, others feel like ritual humiliation dressed up as righteousness. And once you start noticing that pattern, you can't unsee it. That's the nerve Umar touched. Not defending Diddy, but interrogating the machine that decides how public punishment works. And that's why people reacted emotionally instead of analytically. Now here's where it gets ugly. Because the second Dr. Umar starts talking about accountability, the internet doesn't hear the argument. It hears the receipts he hasn't answered. The school, the money, the timelines.
You're showing me how unserious you are.
You cannot stand on a moral podium while your own foundation is cracked
Right.
and expect people to stay focused on the message.
Right.
That doesn't mean your point is invalid, but it absolutely means your credibility is on probation. So instead of debating the idea, people attack the man. Instead of discussing selective exposure, people say build the school. Instead of asking hard questions, they turn it into jokes and memes. And once that happens, the conversation is over. Not because the argument.
Right. And as it should be. How can this nigga stand on a moral ground when he is raping the black community? How can he stand on a moral ground, a high morals, when he's raping the black community? Okay, if you want to put things this way, why don't you take no money from the white folks? You want to make it about race? Why are you only taking money from black people? Because it took 10 years to hold you accountable. You would have took that money from the white folks, your ass had been in jail 5 years ago. It was probably less time than that. So if we're sitting here talking about race, and yes, we're going to do that. Fuck what his argument is. We don't care about the Diddy document. That nigga is in jail. He is serving his time. You need to serve your time or give that money back. We don't give a damn about how you feel about the document. We don't give a damn about what moral ground you think you're standing on. We give a damn about that money that you took for that dilapidated ass building in the school that you're never going to build. That's what we give a damn about. You can't sit here and try to make it about race. Oh, 50 this and self-hatred that. So you taking money from black folks and using it to travel the world and never taking a dime from white folks, hardworking black folks, isn't a form of self-hatred disguised as community service? Whoa now. Hold up there. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some Remy in it. So you can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Mr. Umar. So you taking money solely from hardworking, naive black people and using that money to fund your lifestyle, your sexual urges, and your eating habits, and your traveling around the world, and never taking a dime from white folks, claiming that you're going to build a school, never build that school, but use it for all those other things I just mentioned. That is not a form of self-hatred disguised as community service. You better be careful there, little buddy. You better be careful there, little buddy. I get what Panda Express is trying to say. He's trying to take the moral high ground. I get it. You're trying to say, fuck the man, listen to the argument, because a lot of other celebrities have come out and said, you know, that the documentary was wrong. But the one thing that nobody is not noticing about all these celebrities that came out and said the documentary was wrong, you want to know the one thing they all have in common? They all were at those Diddy parties. They better be careful there, little buddies. I suggest y'all shut the fuck up before 50 start digging into your experiences at them Diddy parties. Every last celebrity that I seen say anything about that documentary that was negative, all was at them Diddy parties. From Fabulous, Jim Jones, Dave East, Mano, Marlon Wayans. Every last one of them niggas was at a Diddy party. That's why they don't like the documentary, because they finally felt as though their name might come up. Every single one of them, all of them, was at those parties. And you think the niggas left before 9? Get the fuck out of here, nigga. It's other celebrities in there fucking and sucking. You knew when you went in that party what was going to happen after 9. Chance that Holly Berry might be up in there fucking and sucking. You left. Beyonce and Jay-Z and all them up there fucking and sucking, and you left. Yeah, right, nigga. I'm not going. Now I catch somebody at the let out. I'll be standing at the gate catching somebody at the let out. Come on, don't end the night. Come on, Holly. Don't end the night like that. It's like, nah, you might not want to catch none of them to come out all slick and oily. Come on, Holly. Oh, God damn. Oh, you was with Diddy tonight. Oh, never mind. Come, you grab her hand. Come on, Holly. Don't end the night like that. Oh, shit. Oh. You was with Diddy. You was with Diddy. Oh, never mind. Holly, how could you? Y'all niggas stayed at them parties. That's why y'all don't like that goddamn documentary. But I get the moral high ground he's trying to take. I get what he's trying to say. But y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, man, so we can get this live stream out. I know I ain't been out in a while. And I know I got to jump back up in the algorithm again. So y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. What time did Jake Paul fight start? I got to be careful on that one.
lost, but because the messenger became the distraction.
And you know what, though? That's typically how the bullshit goes. You feel me?
That's the tragedy of this moment. Because
whoa, bro, whoa, hold on, Panda Press. Why are you using this nigga? Do you know who he is? Wait, pause, hold the boat. Why are you using this nigga in your clips? Do you know who this man is? This man is a PDF file. I think his name's like EDP or something like that. EDP something. PD file. This nigga got caught several times trying to meet up with minors. Yes, EDP 445. This man got caught several times trying to meet up with minors. I think one of them was like 10. And you putting this nigga in your clips? Bro, I think you need to take that one down. You need to, he got caught at least 3 times. Red-handed, trying to solicit little ass girls. Hold on, man, he just texted me. Hold on, man, he texted me. Yeah, this nigga got caught at least 3 to 4 times trying to meet up with, and I think the youngest one was like 10. He's an embarrassment to PA. We don't know this nigga in PA. We don't know this nigga. We have no clue who the fuck he is, but we saw him on the internet, and we know of him. And you using this nigga in your clips. Not a good look. I like Panda Press. So I'm just gonna let you know, bro. Don't use him in your clips. If you ever see this, don't use him in your clips no more, bro. He is a straight PDF file, proven. He got caught red-handed at least 3 times on 3 separate occasions.
How the bullshit goes. You feel me?
That's the tragedy of this moment. Because Umar might be asking a question worth discussing, but he's asking it from a position people no longer trust. And in media culture, trust determines whether your words spark dialogue or get clowned into silence. Here's what a lot of people missed. 50 didn't argue with Dr. Umar. He didn't counter the points. He didn't break down the logic. He told him to shut up. And that wasn't emotional. That was intentional. Because 50 understands something very simple. Debating gives legitimacy. And 50 does not legitimize people he believes are unserious or compromised. By refusing to engage, 50 framed Umar not as an intellectual opponent, but as background noise. A man yelling from the crowd while the machine keeps moving. That's Power Dynamics 101. When you're confident in your position, you don't explain, you dismiss. You don't argue, you proceed. And that response told us exactly how 50 sees this situation. This isn't about race politics. This isn't about community optics. This is about exposure, money, leverage, and control. And 50 has never pretended to be anything other than a businessman with receipts and grudges. Let's be honest for a second. 50 Cent is not a moral crusader. He's not Malcolm X. He's not a community healer. He's a strategist. And that doesn't make the documentary fake. It makes it profitable and personal. 50 and Diddy have history, power struggles, gatekeeping accusations, industry scars. So when 50 backs a documentary like this, 2 things can be true at the same time. It can expose real, necessary information, and it can be fueled by personal vendetta and business opportunity. People struggle with that duality because they want heroes and villains,
right?
Not complicated humans. But the real world doesn't work like that. 50 saw a moment where truth, timing, revenge, and money all aligned.
Thank you. That's the best way to put it. I agree 100% with that. I agree 100. It was truth, timing, and revenge. Don't forget, Diddy used 50, had him writing his verses, acting like he was going to sign him, and then once he got done using 50, he was like, "Oh, I can't sign you because you got the beef with Preem and blah blah blah." Wait a minute, nigga, you got me to write all these verses to help your career, but when it come to mine, oh fuck your career, dog. I just need you to write these verses. That's basically what he did to 50. That's why 50 got him back in that Black Rob verse when he said, "Not guilty and I'm filthy." Francesca, peace and welcome. Ghostface, peace and welcome. Who else in the chat? I left my glasses at my last job, man. I'm completely blind now, y'all. I left my glasses at the last job, and I never went back. They threw them away, so I am completely blind. I'm legally blind. So if I don't see you, if I can't read your name in the chat, peace and welcome to everybody. But y'all make sure y'all hitting that like button for me. We've been on 40 minutes. Yeah, 50 tried to get, I mean, and Diddy did try to get 52. He told that nigga, "I want to take you shopping." 50 told that nigga, "Let me get out of the room before I do something to you, nigga. Let me get the fuck away from him before I do something to you, nigga." That was the last time he fucked with him. Because remember, 50, Floyd, and Diddy was all hanging out. And Diddy tried to make a pass on 50. Talking about, "I want to take you shopping." That's like Hassan Campbell and his homies when they come home. Nigga, I come home from jail. I don't need you to if it's my brother, my blood brother, he tells me I come home from jail and I'm gonna take you shopping to get some clothes and stuff. That's different. Not none of my homies. Give me the money and I'll go get my own shit, nigga. He taking his nigga shopping for coats and up on Canal Street. You can at least take that nigga to the mall. You taking these niggas up to Canal Street. Philly in the building. What's up? Took that nigga to Canal Street. Go buy big fucking furry coats, nigga. I don't want to watch you model coats, nigga. Give me the money and I'll go shopping on my own time. I can see if it's my brother, because when we had that house fire, my brother had some money. I had lost everything in the fire. My brother was like, "I'm going to take you to go get some clothes." Because I only had the outfit I was wearing and one fucking shoe. And my wife was pregnant with my son. That's what I started with. One outfit and one shoe. One Jordan. My favorite pair of Jordans, too. I was so fucking mad. UK in the building. Oh, shit. We got the UK in the building, too. Damn. We going worldwide. Y'all make sure y'all hitting that like button. Let me check these likes. And if y'all want to support the channel, the Cash App is at the top of the chat. If y'all would like to support the channel, we do need a new mic stand. Hold on. Let me check these likes, y'all. All right, we good. 22 people in the building, 22 likes. Y'all just make sure y'all hit that like button as y'all come in. But I do agree with what he's saying, though. Like, he tried to make a pass on him, and 50 had already forgave him for the career thing, him not signing him, using him to write verses. But then you try to make a pass on him. Oh, you my mortal enemy forever, because you're disrespecting me, nigga. You disrespected me once and I let it go. But now you're violating. It's not just disrespect. You're violating. Troll God, peace and welcome. You're violating. You think it's sweet over here, so now I got to show you that ain't nothing sweet. And he's right. It was timing, truth, and revenge, all wrapped into one. You can't blame him for that. If it was anybody else, he would have did the same thing. And that's what bothers me. You niggas, y'all niggas, these niggas is acting like 50 wouldn't have did it to anybody else. Yes, the fuck he would have. Y'all know 50 don't give a goddamn.
And he took it. That doesn't invalidate the victims. It just means the messenger is not pure. And maybe purity was never the requirement.
I don't want peace. I want problems, always.
This is where the discourse keeps breaking down. Every time someone critiques how the story is told, people hear it as defending who the story is about. And those are not the same thing. You can believe Diddy deserves accountability and still question the media ecosystem that decides who gets dissected, how deeply, and for how long. But once race enters the frame, nuance gets sacrificed for loyalty tests. You're either for the culture or against it, either protecting black men or caping for abusers. That binary kills real discussion. What Umar touched, clumsily, is that exposure itself has politics. Who funds it, who platforms it, who benefits from it. That doesn't excuse crimes, it contextualizes power. And the moment we stop separating those ideas is the moment discourse turns into shouting matches instead of analysis. Let's zoom out. Diddy is already cooked in the court of public opinion. This documentary didn't start that fire, it poured gasoline on it. But what we're really watching now is something bigger, a power shift. People who were once untouchable.
Dog, I think that part about Biggie, I think people needed to know that. Now, I don't know if y'all seen the documentary. I don't want to spoil it for anybody. But the part about Biggie, what he did when he died with the Rolling Stone and his funeral, he made the nigga pay for his own funeral, knowing that he possibly did it, allegedly. And then told him, nah, we're going to recoup that from his album. From his album. Made the nigga pay for his funeral with his album. This nigga dead. This nigga dead. And then Biggie was supposed to get the Rolling Stone cover, Dead or Alive. Biggie was supposed to be on that joint. Diddy said, nah, my album coming out. I want that. Is you fucking serious, bro? And then what he did to Biggie mom, he changed the contracts so she couldn't get no money. Changed the contracts. So when he died, she got nothing. Yeah, he'll pay her like $10,000 here and there to make an appearance somewhere and make it look like fake love, make it look like, oh, I'm helping you out. You wasn't helping her. You were using her as a shield to take the guilt and blame off yourself. That lady died knowing that he had something to do with her son's death. He gave her no answers. And that lady died suspecting he had something to do with her son's death. I bet she know now. Oh, she soon got her money? Okay. I heard I know he changed the contracts because you signed the end. On the contract, the music contracts, apparently there's a sheet at the top that you sign and the sheet and the back of the joint at the end of the contract that you sign. Any of those papers in between can be changed and switched up. That's why you got to have your own copy. The artist should have their own copy of the contract, because any of those papers in between, they could have some shit in there that could be changed. That's why the artist should always have their copy. Nah, nigga, that ain't what this contract say. But Biggie was dead, and his mom never had any, you know. So that's pure evil that needs to be exposed. 50 exposed some shit that wasn't a part of the trials, that wasn't a part of any of the other stories, and it needed to be heard from the world. And we all know he did that shit to Pac. Everybody thought it was Suge Knight. Why the fuck would he put himself in the line of fire? I know if I'm finna take somebody out, I ain't putting myself in that motherfucking car. And then you think about how Biggie died. Was Puffy in that car? How they know which car he was in? There's a lot of, if you think about it, Pac and Biggie died the exact same way. The only difference is the producer was in one car and then the other producer wasn't. And the two main suspects were the two producers. Now, I ain't a betting man, but I'm going with the nigga that wasn't in the car who did it. If I'm going to unalive somebody, I'm not going to put myself in that motherfucking car with the person to be shot at. And they said Diddy took the bodyguards off of Biggie and made him go to LA. Now, if I got beef with the whole LA, I'm not going to fuck back to LA. But hey,
becoming content. Fear is being replaced by footage. Silence is being replaced by algorithms. And that scares a lot of people, not just celebrities, but institutions. Because once exposure becomes normalized, nobody knows who's next. That's why this debate feels so heated. It's not about defending Diddy, it's about defending the old rules. And those rules are breaking, loudly. This is the part nobody wants to sit with. People want a clean moral story, a villain, a hero, a side to stand on. But this situation refuses to give that. Diddy can be wrong. The victims can be real. The documentary can be necessary. And the way it's being packaged, promoted, and monetized can still raise questions. That makes people uneasy because it forces them to think instead of react. And thinking is uncomfortable when the internet rewards certainty, not nuance. So instead of engaging with the argument, people pick a team. If you question the doc, you're defending Diddy. If you support the doc, you hate black men. Both takes are lazy. What Dr. Umar unintentionally exposed is that we're bad at holding multiple truths at once. And 50 exposed something else. That in this era, who controls the narrative matters as much as what the narrative says. This isn't a one video moment, because this documentary isn't the end. It's the beginning. More footage, more interviews, more people feeling brave enough to talk, more silence being interpreted as guilt. And every time a new piece drops, the same question will come back. Who gets exposed like this, and who never does? That question doesn't disappear just because it's uncomfortable. It gets louder. That's why this hit a nerve. Not because Umar defended Diddy, not because 50 is messy, but because both of them touch different sides of the same uncomfortable truth. Power decides what accountability looks like, and power is shifting. So now I want to hear from you. Forget the personalities for a second. Forget liking or disliking Dr. Umar.
nah, I don't think Suge did that, because that was Pac was his cash cow. After Dr. Dre left, Pac was his cash cow. Snoop left. Snoop was ready to leave. I think Snoop. Be honest with you, I think Snoop had something to do with Pac's unaliving too. Because how did Diddy get in touch with those Crips? Anybody ever think about that? Did y'all? How did Diddy get in touch with those Crips? It was one other nigga that was hating on Pac too. And you can clearly see it in his face every interview. How you gonna try to look tough with duck lips? That's what I'm trying to figure. Every time I see this picture, it bothers me. You're making duck lips and you're trying to look tough at the same time. I've never seen that.
Forget how you feel about 50. Do you think documentaries like this are pure accountability? Or do you think there's a line where exposure turns into spectacle?
I think both. I think both. All right, so hold on. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Hold on. We're gonna go here because Dr. Umar responded. I ain't calling him doctor. Umar responded.
But I want to say this to my Somali Africans in Minnesota, I stand with you. My Somali Africans in Minnesota, I stand with you. My Somali Africans in Minnesota, I stand in solidarity with you. To my Haitian Africans.
Pac was leaving death row, but he still had to recruit the money that he owed. So I don't think Suge would have killed Pac before he recouped that money. Everything was dependent on Pac. From my version of the story, from the details that I've gathered. You notice when Pac died, everything fell apart. He went into debt. He started selling albums back to back, but it never. After those albums sold, that was it. There was nothing left. So I don't think Suge, as a businessman, would have killed his cash cow, unalived his cash cow. At least and not until he recouped that money. At least until he recouped that money.
To my Haitian Africans who are being deported by President of the United States, Donald Trump, I stand in solidarity with my Haitian Africans. It's a world war against African people. It's time to unite. It's a world war against African people. It's time.
Nigga. You know what bothers me about what he just said? I want you to listen to what he just said.
With you. To my Haitian Africans. To my Haitian Africans who are being deported by President of the United States, Donald Trump, I stand in solidarity with my Haitian Africans. It's a world war against African people.
You stand in solidarity with them. You've been taking trips all around the world. Why haven't you taken a trip to the United Nations? It's a war on African people everywhere, right? Why haven't you taken a trip to, or at least wrote a letter to the United Nations, or written a letter to the president? Why haven't you gone on any of these major news networks, CNN, to speak on this? You think? See, this is not this. This is what I'm talking about right here. Fake support disguised as community service. You're pretending, oh, I stand and you do a live stream. I stand in solidarity with you. That's it. No letters written. No protests. How many protests have you seen Umar at? I don't see you anywhere. Where are the protests? Where are the Anything. No letters written to the United Nations. No letters written to the president. No governors. No mayors. No nothing. Just live streams. It's not support. That's just you capitalizing off of it. Max, what's up? My bad I ain't go live yesterday. I was knocked the fuck out. I could not move out that bed. I barely got out of bed tonight. But I haven't seen you do any of these things that a normal reader would do. Malcolm X, I'm pretty sure he's written letters to the United Nations. He's gone on major networks, written letters to the president. Wasn't him and John Kennedy pen pals, writing letters back and forth to each other? Martin Luther King, John F. Kennedy, writing letters back and forth to each other. Martin Luther King going to different cities where these things are happening, giving speeches. I ain't never see you have a motherfucking million niggas at the Capitol. Was it Washington? Was it Washington when you gave that "I Have a Dream" speech? I ain't never. You can't rally a million niggas to march up Washington. Shit, Al Sharpton can rally more niggas than you. Cornel West can rally more niggas than you. Shit, motherfucking what's the boy that was standing there like this when Obama? Jesse James. No, what the fuck the boy name? Is it Jesse? Is it Jesse James? That was standing there, look, Mike Epps say look like a drunk pickaninny. Standing there like that. That sure should have been me. What was his name? Jesse James, right? The boy that was fucking on the boy that switched Martin Luther King room and made him come out to the back. The boy that set him up to get pew pew was Jesse James, right? I remember that bullshit anti-protest. It was 15 people. Shit, Al Sharpton can gather up more niggas than you. Everybody, Jesse Jackson. That's his name. Jesse Jackson. Jesse Jackson can rally more niggas right now than you. They'd be a bunch of old niggas, but it'd be more niggas than he can. It'd be a bunch of niggas with 1 foot in the grave and 1 foot out, but it'll still be more than he can rally. Shit. At one time, young Pharaoh in his prime could have rallied more people than you. And I say people, not niggas, because I don't think he could have rallied that many niggas. But he rallied a bunch of niggas at that motherfucking... No, he didn't. He just went there and handed out T-shirts. But he rallied some niggas. He rallied some people for Trump. I'll give him that. He rallied a couple people. Maybe at least 20, 30 of them. Or he just went there and handed out T-shirts and acted like they was there for him. It could have been either or. Who knows? But he rallied some people. I know some people were there because of him. He said Jesse stole the rainbow collision from Fred Hampton. Yeah. You ain't no Fred Hampton. You ain't no motherfucking Khalid Muhammad. What's that other bald head bull that was under Khalid Muhammad? The British bull. You know what I'm talking about? That African British bull, bald head, muscle head nigga. That nigga wasn't playing either. I liked him too. Dookie Juice Johnson.
It's time to unite. It's a world war against African people. It's time to unite. One Africa. One Africa. No divisions. No schisms.
And I don't know about y'all. I'm gonna let it play, right? I'm gonna let it play. 42 people in the building. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. I'm gonna let it play. But this look right here that he has, this is a well-known look in Philly. Hey, Manny, who in Philly wears their beards like this? Anybody from Philly knows there's a group. Majority of Philly. It's a majority now. Who wears their beards like this? Shaves their mustache, keeps the beard. Who does this in Philly? Shit, they probably do it all over the country. I know they do it in New York. I know they do it in Philly and Jersey. You're a Pan-Africanist, but you wear your facial hair as a Muslim. You're a Pan-Africanist, my nigga. So why are you rocking the Philly Muslim beard? You call your mother Umi. Right, Muslims. Islam. That's an Islamic beard. That's an Islamic beard. They shave their mustache to keep the beard. They do that in New York, Philly, Jersey, pretty sure everywhere. Everywhere. That's an Islamic hairstyle or beard style, if you want to call it. But you're a Pan-Africanist. Why do you keep rocking your shit like a Muslim? Was you Mussolini? You look like a walking version of Salam Alaikum. Wa alaikum salam, Repetullah. Don't ask me how I was Muslim. I was Muslim until I did some research on it. I was Muslim for about like 6 years. I did some full extent research because when you first convert to Islam, they give you the basic background. You study the Quran, but you don't study like the origins or the history. Nobody really studies the origins or history of their religion most of the time. But when I found out these niggas is the ones who showed the white folks the slave trade route and started that shit, yeah. And to be honest with you, Middle Eastern Muslims don't really respect American black Muslims. They don't really feel as though we're really we can really be Muslim. And in some cases they're right. The dedication isn't as hard. And don't get me wrong, I know some niggas that fully have dedicated their entire lives to Islam. But they usually don't. Yeah, he grew up Muslim. I think his dad Muslim. And his mom converted to Islam. His mom converted to Islam to be with the dad or something like that. But then when the dad broke up with her, or they broke up, she went back to Christianity. But the thing about it is, you don't. I think a Muslim man can marry a non-Muslim woman. A Muslim woman can't marry a non-Muslim man. He has to be Muslim. Which makes absolutely no sense to me.
You understand me? One Africa. Nobody will come amongst African people and try to divide us over any reason. United we stand.
You've divided Africans more than anybody. Anybody. There has not been a man in this century that has divided Africans more than you. You telling Africans they can't sleep with white women. That's a division right there. You ain't gonna tell no African he can't fuck no white women. They love them some white women. You ain't gonna tell them niggas they ain't gonna fuck with no white women.
United we stand. We reject all divisionists. We reject all Negroes trying to sow division between different branches of the royal African family. We reject you. Hey, Sister Paulina. Hey, Sister Paulina.
Make sure y'all hitting that like
How
button.
you doing, Sister Paulina?
What time to fight?
I want to say happy birthday to Bantu Steve Biko. Where my South Africans at? I want to say happy birthday to Bantu Steve Biko. Where my South Africans at? My Joburg Africans, my Soweto.
Come on, family. We got 42 people in the building, 28 likes. I need y'all to hit that like button like never before. For real. I need y'all to hit that like button like never before. We need to get this out. I need y'all to hit that like button, family. So he said reject yourself. We got 37 people in there now. It was 42. I need y'all to hit that like button for me. That gets us out more in the algorithm. So I ain't asking for much. I ain't asking y'all to hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal, none of that. I just need y'all to hit that like button. Now, if y'all do want to support the channel, the Cash App is going along screen at the bottom and pinned to the top of the chat. That's if you would like to support the channel. But what I really would need y'all to do is hit that like button. Slap the shit out of that like button. Pretend the like button is Umar and slap the shit out of it. Everybody in the chat right now. Pretend that like button is Umar and slap the mustache off his face. He said Bigfoot in his natural habitats.
So Africans, my Kaialisha Africans, my KwaZulu Africans, my Pretoria Africans. Happy birthday to Steve Biko tomorrow, December. Wait a minute. I don't want to get it wrong. Steve Biko is the 19th or the 18th. I don't want to get it wrong. Hold on. Hold on. I can't be getting the great ancestor. December 18th, Steve Biko. Today is Steve Biko's birthday. Today is Bantu Steve Biko's birthday. I hope my South Africans are honoring the great father of South African black consciousness. I hope my South Africans are honoring Bantu Steve Biko today. This is his 79th solar return. If he wasn't taken from us by the apartheid Neanderthals, if the apartheid Neanderthals never took Steve Biko from us, he would be 79 today. Shout out to all my South Africans. Don't forget the ancestors. Do not forget the ancestors. And then we have the father of black history, Carter G. Woodson. The father of black history, Carter G. Woodson. His birthday is also today. Did y'all know Steve Biko and Dr. Carter G. Woodson share the same Earth Day, brothers and sisters? Do y'all know?
Nigga, you didn't even know it. Oh my God. This nigga Googled some shit and made it seem like he knew it the whole time. Nigga Googled some shit and made it seem like he knew the whole fucking time. That's crazy. That nigga Googled some shit. He said, did y'all know? He said, when's his birthday? Oh, his birthday today. Did y'all know that their birthdays was the same? Like we didn't visually just sit there and watch you Google that shit as if you knew it the whole time. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's funny. That's hilarious. Yo, what time? Anybody know what time the fight start? Well, my mom's watch that shit.
The father of black history, Carter G. Woodson, his birthday is also today. Did y'all know Steve Biko and Dr. Carter G. Woodson share the same Earth Day, brothers and sisters?
Either.
Do y'all know that the father of black consciousness in South Africa and the father of black history in America celebrate the same birthday, December 19th, brothers and sisters? Excuse me, tomorrow is the 19th. I'm getting it messed up. Tomorrow is the 19th. Carter G. Woodson is tomorrow. Steve Biko is the day. My apologies. Steve Biko is today, December 18th.
So you just proved my point further. You didn't know either. Why the fuck is you quizzing us? You ain't even know it. You ain't even know.
Carter G. Woodson is tomorrow, December the 19th. Make sure y'all hit the PayPal for FDMG. Make sure y'all hit the PayPal for FDMG. PayPal.me/FDMG.
Look, begging for more donations. Hold on, I'm going to get off track. Andrew Tate is fighting? Who the fuck is he fighting? He's an actual fighter. He's a real champion. I watched this fight. That nigga can fight. I'm talking about Anthony Joshua and Jake Paul. I'm 90% sure that shit's going to be scripted. But back to what he's saying, begging for more donations. This is what he does. This is the build-up. My South Africans, my Africans, my Texas Africans, my Philadelphian Africans, my Sudanese Africans, and then he gives you a history lesson that he ain't fucking know, and then followed up with hit the cash app .fdmg.paypal.me. It's the same fucking. How are you not tired of this? You can literally predict his live streams. He gives a shout out to his Africans. Then he gives you a history lesson that he literally Googled right in front of you. And then tells you to hit the Cash App, PayPal like he did something.
December 18th, Carter G. Woodson is tomorrow, December the 19th. Make sure y'all hit the PayPal for FDMG. Make sure y'all hit the PayPal for FDMG, paypal.me/FDMG Academy. PayPal.me/FDMG Academy. PayPal.me/FDMG Academy. Check a money order payable to P.O. Box 9634, Wilmington, Delaware. Check a money orders payable to P.O. Box 9634, Wilmington, Delaware 19809. I'm going to talk about Sharon Moore. I'm going to save that for the Art of Dialogue on the 23rd, brothers and sisters. 50 Cent clap back at the Prince. I responded, respect the 50, but I'll address that at the Art of Dialogue. No disrespect. No disrespect, but don't ever come for the Prince. I'm the king of black consciousness. I ain't no rapper, no actor, no TV star, no movie producer. I do black liberation. Shout out to my brother 50 Cent. I'm proud of him for what he's done in his life and in his career. We'll deal with that on the Art of Dialogue. We don't have the Cash App, young family. Got to do PayPal, check a money order for FDMG. I haven't been to the Steve Biko Center in the Eastern Cape. Why haven't I been to the Steve Biko Center in the Eastern Cape? Why haven't I been to the Steve Biko Center in the Eastern Cape? Who coming to Nat Turner's Kwanzaa program tomorrow, brothers and sisters? Tomorrow from 11 to 7, we will be in Nat Turner's, Virginia. Tomorrow from 11 to 7, we will be in Nat Turner's, Virginia. Stop the cap. Ain't a rapper you know can debate me. We will be at Nat Turner's Kwanzaa tomorrow, December the 19th. For Carter G. Woodson's birthday tomorrow, Nat Turner's Kwanzaa on Carter G. Woodson's birthday. Go to natturnerlibrary.com. Go to natturnerlibrary.com. Go to natturnerlibrary.com. I want to see y'all tomorrow.
Y'all see how he uses the ancestors to solicit money, brings up a couple ancestors, talk about their birthdays or the day they unalived or the day they made their history, and then check a money order, PayPal, blah, 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 blah. Hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal. This is fucking ridiculous, bro.
Tomorrow I'll be speaking around 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Good
I'll be
gardening.
speaking around 3 or 4 o'clock tomorrow. I will look to see y'all then.
There it is. That coca paraphernalia in his nose. There it is. What's her name? Crack me up with that shit. Look at this. Look at this. Look. Lennon, crack me up. Look at this. That coca paraphernalia.
3 or 4 o'clock tomorrow. I will look to see y'all then. Around 3 or 4 o'clock tomorrow. I will look to see y'all then.
And I don't think nobody realized he didn't spit that out. So that means you just hawked a loogie in the back of your throat and swallowed it. I don't think anybody realized that. Every time he does that, he never spits it out. So the nigga hawked the loogie in his throat and then swallowed it. All that coca paraphernalia. Hold on. Hold up. Oh, this nigga turned around and apologized to 50 Cent and asked 50 Cent to get this nigga a job. This nigga apologized to 50 Cent and then turned around and asked the nigga for a job. Hold on, let me put this in the chat so I can put it up on the screen. This nigga apologized to 50 Cent, then turned around and asked the nigga for a job. Oh, I need to change the title. This nigga turned around and asked the nigga for a job. Hold up. Let me show y'all this shit. Shout out to Manny. This nigga. Turn around and ask the nigga for a job. Peace and Pan-Africanism, Mr. Curtis Johnson. It's been brought to my attention that you posted a clip from my recent interview with Rod on your Instagram page. I have no beef with you, Big Hammy or Homie. I don't think that's how you spell homie. I think it's with an I-E, but whatever. I have no beef with you, big homie, but I always stand on business, and I meant exactly what I said. I'm proud of your new film studio, and I think we should collaborate on a few projects for the culture. This nigga asked this nigga for a job. I have a strong base of grassroots support in Shiverport. I have a strong base of grassroots support in Shiverport and a thoughtful and throughout Louisiana. How about we co-produce a few documentaries and docudramas for our people and on the Black experience? I'm the leader of the global Black consciousness, the most popular Black scholar in the world, and I got Black youth ready on all continents. Sure you do. I was a fan of Power, Raising Canaan, BMF, but the time has come to turn the corner and start producing more socially progressive and culturally enriching content for our community, especially the youth. Put up or shut up. I'm ready for a real independent black TV and film revolution. Let's get to work. Big homie, tomorrow is promised to no man. All we have now is no, all we have is now. Hashtag the most requested scholar. This nigga turned around and asked this nigga for a job. And then try to tell him to put up or shut up, basically trying to coerce him into partnering with him. I know he appointed himself that title. You can't, leaders don't appoint themselves. They have to be chosen. You can't just call yourself a leader. The people have to choose you. Same thing with the president, same thing all the way down to the goddamn mayor of a town. The people have to choose that leader. And most requested, who the fuck is requesting you? Have you ever seen a Dr. Umar flyer in your town or city? I'm in Philly and I've never seen a Dr. Umar flyer. Come to the such and such theater, or come to such and such college, come to Temple, come to Millersville, come to Del Valle. Umar Johnson's here. I've never seen that. Has anybody in your motherfucking life ever seen a flyer at any place of Umar Johnson? Who the fuck is requesting him? 48 people in the chat. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. It's free, family. It's free. But how you going to talk shit like he think he going to manipulate 50 Cent into and coerce him into working with him? But we all know 50. 50 got a mind of his own. 50 ain't having that shit. 50 probably like, man, he probably read that shit and was like, you don't get the fuck out of my face, bro. I can imagine what 50 saying when he read that. Like, this nigga really is delusional. This nigga really is delusional. He really believes that he can coerce for put up or shut up. I'm a fan and this, that, and the third. How are you a fan of BMF? He said he was a fan of BMF. Do you understand what BMF was about? A nigga selling cocaine to his own people. Do you understand what Power was about? Raising Canaan. Every one of those shows were damaging to the black community in your standards. So how the fuck was you a fan? All these shows were about black people selling drugs to other black people. You was a fan? This nigga said he was a fan of shows about. Now, don't get me wrong, I never liked any of these shows because I don't like watching shit like that. I like watching things that keep me happy. So I'm not gonna watch murderous drama and shit like that. I don't like those type of things anymore. Now, don't get me wrong. I watched when I was like 15. I watched state property all day, every day, and I realized from that example that you are what you consume. So I'm watching state property all day. I want to be just like them. I want to go out there, sell bricks of cocaine, and unalive whoever gets in my way. And I woke up one day and was just like, this is consuming me. Like you are what you consume. So I don't watch shit like that. I watch anime and comic book movies and shit like that. I like watching things that keep me happy. So I was never a fan of that. Matter of fact, I did watch Power all the way up until Angela died and he started seeing her ghosts. And that's when I was like, all right, this is bullshit. I like Tommy, though. Don't get me wrong. I fucks with the white boy. I like Tommy. Tommy was my nigga. But I just don't, me personally, I can't get down with it. I can't praise a show with black people just destroying their own communities. You know, and I would be hypocritical if I didn't say at one point, like I said, at one point I indulged in that lifestyle, and I'm not too proud of being a big part of the damage in my community. You know, I got to live with that. A 50-year-old YN, a 51-year-old YN, right? I got to live with that. You know. But yeah, the nigga pop shit, then turned around and asked 50 Cent for a job. I know what 50 gonna say. 50 gonna be like, I'll give you a job as soon as you get that money back to the community. Or 50, you know what 50, you know what you should say? I'll give you a job as soon as you open that school. That's what he should say. I got you. I'll give you a job. Just open the school first. Oh, my computer glitching.
I do want to say this. Donald Trump has just extended his travel ban to African countries, and I don't like it. President Trump has just extended his travel ban to African countries, and I don't like it. You can text message me at 215-989-9858. You can text message the King of Black Consciousness at 215-989-9858. You can text message me 215-989-9858. I'm pulling up in Paterson, New Jersey on Kwanzaa Saturday. I'm pulling up in Paterson, New Jersey. Where my Paterson, New Jersey Africans at? Where my Paterson, New Jersey Africans at? Where my Paterson, New Jersey Africans at? I want to see all my Jersey Africans in Paterson. Let me give you the information. You could text me for the flyer. Let me give you the information. You can text me for the flyer. Paterson, New Jersey, Saturday, December the 27th from 2 until 8. Paterson, New Jersey, Saturday, December the 27th from 2 until 8. Paterson, New Jersey, December the 27th from 2 until 8. Dr. Umar speaks at 4. Dr. Umar speaks at 4. Dr. Umar speaks at 4. Where the address at? The Masonic Temple. 224 Broadway in Paterson, New Jersey. The Masonic Temple. I am not a Mason, but I respect the black Masons. Grandfather Pan-Africanism, Martin Robinson Delaney, was a master Mason. I said one of the grandfathers of Pan-Africanism, Major Dr. Martin Robinson.
Yo, you know what's crazy? I just realized what this nigga's doing. You know what he does? He sets up his own speaking engagements and then say he's requested. That's what he's been doing the whole time. He'll set up his own speaking engagement and then tell y'all he was requested. I'm the most requested. No, you request the most speaking engagements, niggas. Nobody fucking request you. Who the hell is requesting you?
Robinson Delaney was a master mason, but I am not one. But we will be at the Masonic Temple in Paterson, New Jersey, Saturday, December the 27th from 2 until 8. I will speak at 4. And if you need more information, if you want to be a vendor, if you need tickets, if you want to be a vendor, if you want more information, 862-264-0670, 862-264-0670, 862-264-0670. $50 for vendors by December 20th. $50 for vendors by December the 20th. $75 for vendors after December 20th. $50 for vendors up until December the 20th. $75 for vendors after December the 20th. And that's the Masonic Temple, Kwanzaa Saturday, Paterson, New Jersey, 224.
Wait, hold on. Back that up. Did the nigga just say he's gonna do a Kwanzaa? A Kwanzaa celebrate at a Masonic temple? Huh. Hold on. Now I know I'm not. Wait, I ain't the smartest nigga on the planet. I do know that, you know, the Egyptians came up with the Masonic system, or, you know, the Moors, or one of those groups. I know it all comes out of Africa, but Pan-Africanists in a Masonic temple? Yeah, that's what I was going to say too. He taking money from vendors now. So you're throwing events together, charging people to come to the events, and also charging vendors to be out there. Bro, this nigga got a whole system going. Oh, you don't want to hit the Cash App, PayPal? I'm going to throw an event together, and I'm going to charge everybody. From the vendor, the ticket salesmen, the people coming. I wonder how much does he pay for the whole venue? Manzi, what's up? This he got a whole scamming system going. Masons rent their temples out cheaper than other venues. There you go. There you have it. He'll have his followers thinking that he has an event at a venue. Then his followers will inquire with point to the event gets fanatic into happening. Right. I've never seen a Pan-African, but why is he having it at a Masonic temple though? That's the part that I don't get right there. Like, how are you having a venue at a Masonic temple? I don't understand that. Maybe that makes sense. That makes absolutely no sense to me. None. That whole thing is weird. Egypt and Israel, that's where the Masonic thing came from. I know for a fact that the mystery system came out of Egypt, and the Masonic joint is based on the mystery system. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make no sense. You're having a Kwanzaa festival out of a Masonic temple. 51 people in the chat. Make sure y'all hitting that like button for me, please. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. It's free to hit that like button. Yeah, so we're going to head over to the lounge. We got some time. I didn't think we would have some time to watch it. So we're going to step over to the lounge and look at what she was saying. About who she like to call him finesse 2 times. She called that nigga finesse 2 times.
About to be crazy. So I got lipstick on my teeth. That's what he was doing. But y'all, let's continue. Let me get this lipstick off.
So I just think it's very fortuitous that Stockholm's.
Oh, thank you, Kahuna. Thank you. So let's play this video with Umar for next 3 times. This
shout out to the lounge
Umar
too. Shout out to the lounge. Finesse 3 times. That's what she called him. Umar finesse 3 times. Oh, did y'all put a 1 in the chat if you saw the interview I did with Lene Stacks last time, where Umar stole money from her son or held his check up? Put a 1 in the chat if you saw it. Or just put yes or no. We ain't doing that 1 in the chat shit. Just put yes or no if you saw it. Or if y'all know. He took money from her child. And that nigga got a bum bump. So y'all all saw it? Okay, all right. I'll just making sure. Y'all know about the bum bump, right? Y'all know about the bum bump? That shit on his lip, got some shit on his lip? Y'all know about that? That shit on his lip, got some shit on his lip. He got a bum bump. Looked like a bum went up to him and went,
out on Lene because Lene left him and he was being so disrespectful to Lene. So let's go ahead and let's listen to this video on Umar finesse 3 times.
I'm willing to take a lie detector test with her. I'm willing to go to Kansas City, Kansas, and take a lie detector test. I'm willing to go to Kansas City, Missouri, and take a lie detector test. And I want the lie detector technician to ask 10 questions. Did he want you to have his baby? Did he want to marry you? Did he want you to have his baby? Did he masturbate in front of you? Did he do drugs in front of you? Did he hit you raw? Did he go down on your funky, sardine, rat-infested, smelling like the worst fish tank never cleaned? Did he...
Now, is that the way that the most requested scholar would be talking about another woman?
No, I don't believe so. But those 10 questions had nothing to do with anything that she claimed either. And when you take a lie detector test, You can't. Thanks for putting the link in the chat for me too, Manny. I forgot to say that. Thank you. When you take a lie detector test, you can't come up with the questions. First of all, that's first and foremost. When you take a lie detector test, you can't be the one to come up with the questions. The person that's doing the lie detector test, that person will come up with the questions. Who goes into a lie detector test with questions already prepared? Are you fucking dumb? Are you dumb? No one does that. I'm going to give you a lie detector test on questions that you prepared yourself. No. Number two, none of those questions had anything to do with anything that Lene claimed. She never claimed that you wanted to marry her. She never claimed you did drugs around her. She said you did leave out and come back a different way. But she never claimed that you did any drugs around her. She never claimed that she how the fuck would Lene is in her 40s, 50s? Why would she want a baby? That makes absolutely no sense. No disrespect to Lene, but her age is probably hard boiled by now. She is in her midlife. Fuck would she want a baby for? I know Miss Lene. I know damn well she don't want no baby at this age. I know when she heard that, she was cracking up. I know she probably fell out her seat laughing when she got baby. Her kids is grown. The hell would she want another baby for? And it's always the same claims with every woman. Oh, they wanted to marry me. Oh, they wanted to have my baby. Oh, it's the same song and dance every time. Every woman that you meet want to have your baby. Every woman that you meet want to marry you. I don't know too many women that want to marry a homeless nigga who don't got a job, his own place, no car, no source of income besides begging on the internet. I don't know too many women in their midlife that will want that, except your supporters. If there's like 1% of women that go desperate women, those are all the women that support him. Lene found out very quickly that you wasn't shit. And she tried to help you get your shit together. And you refused to.
This is crazy. He talking so bad about Lene, but yet it's okay for him to say these things, and it's okay for Diddy to treat the people that he's treated wrong. I mean, y'all, this is crazy.
He go down. Brothers and sisters, I want to address two situations. Normally, I ignore nonsense, but this is a time where I think I need to address the nonsense for the sake of my true and sincere supporters and FDMG donors. The first week of March, my travels took me to Sweden. I was in Sweden, Stockholm, Sweden. And as y'all know, while I was in Stockholm, Sweden, my daughter, baby Smurf, she decided to expose me.
Tabby, you is the best. Hold on, let me move this. Hold on, you guys. Tabby, you is the best. Tabby said he sounds like a scorned man. he is scorned. He's mentally scorned, Tabby. He has problems. Look, this joker got so many problems. Him and Diddy, they are both narcissistic in nature to the 100th degree. And here we got Umar trying to support Diddy. Birds of a feather flock together. They both was doing people wrong in the black community. And then here he is sitting here.
She's not lying. Umar and Diddy have the same personality. They have the same traits. Apparently, they got the same sexual desires. Apparently, Umar like a acrylic thumbnail in his butt, and he liked to play with booty. Diddy, same way. They both narcissists. And they both like playing in booty holes. And they both scammed other black people. That's why he defended Diddy, right? They both scammed other black people. They both narcissists. And they both like playing in booty holes.
Trying to pamper him, talking about 50 Cent made this documentary trying to take a brother down, and then he tries to throw this in there. Oh, well, ain't nothing wrong with, me and 50 Cent, we're good there. No, because 50 Cent is about to troll you, sir. Just wait for it. 50 Cent is probably over there in the studios right now in Louisiana conjugating and getting a whole documentary. He may put a Umar documentary out by Friday, y'all. I'm telling you.
He said by
This is
Friday.
crazy. But, y'all, let's continue.
Sweden. While I was in Stockholm, Sweden, the woman who I contracted with to care for my mother turned out to be a demon in disguise and is now one of my top haters and detractors. So I just think it's very fortuitous that Stockholm, Sweden, and shout out to all my Stockholm, Sweden Africans. I just find it interesting that my daughter.
You know what's funny about this? He the nigga that say that you can't be African American, but yet he calls, because he said it's two different continents, right? But yet he Stockholm, Sweden Africans, my London Africans, my Brazilian Africans, my Cuban Africans, my Chinese Africans, my Taiwanese Africans, my Japanese Africans. He makes no sense.
And this Kansas City hood rat that.
Do y'all see how disrespectful he is? He's calling Lene a Kansas City hood rat. That is so disrespectful.
She wasn't a hood rat when you was laying up with her, though. She wasn't a hood rat when you were trying to get her to put her fingers in your booty. She wasn't a hood rat then, was she? Did he like to play with butt in Kansas, in Miami? You like to play with butt and get your butt played with in Kansas City. Oh, matter of fact, no, wait, scratch that. What is that, Detroit? Highland Park? Them trans gentlemens you like playing with over there?
So disrespectful on so many levels. So many levels, y'all. This is crazy.
Both of them were in the works against me at the same time. Now, I do care for my mother, who I love more than anything in this world. And for those of you who care for your parents, you understand where I'm coming from. This is information that I didn't want to share, but I think it is appropriate to the conversation. And if I don't finish this conversation now, I'll finish it later because we do have some things getting done today. So, I'm willing to take a lie detector test with her.
Okay, so that's the end of that video. So Umar, hold on.
And you notice he never finished the conversation. Once Lene came out and started giving out them details, he ain't spoke on Lene since. I mean, if somebody was going around saying, I like to play in booty, I mean, I'm going to have a rebuttal to that. I don't give a fuck what my lawyer tell me. Yup, them trans gentlemen, like Frank said, brother, E5 Tunde, I stay where my mama stay, intergalactic rib tip. That's Frank came up with the intergalactic rib tip. I came up with the I stay where my mama stay. So we both put them together. E5 Tunde, I stay where my mama stay. Intergalactic rib tip. Shout out to Cooking with Frank, man. That man is hilarious. Hilarious. I might play some Cooking with Frank today.
Umar is trying to go off on Lene, but it's okay for him to go off on Lene, and it's okay for Diddy to treat these people, all of his artists and things he did to Cassie, even Kirk Burrows, the stuff he did to all these people. It's okay. Like, I just don't understand. Like, me no comprehend. I don't understand. But this is what Umar is saying. He's saying that 50 Cent is trying to take a black man down. Him and Dame Dash.
I know,
Dame
I'm gonna
Dash,
play
when
him
he
next.
got his
I'm gonna
new
play
teeth, his
Cooking
new
with Frank
dentures,
next.
and he is acting all kind of crazy. I'm telling you, he is doing the most on the coast.
Hey,
But hold on.
I quit. I fucking quit. Max, you the asshole for that one. Max, I fucking quit. He said he looked like a member of Full Force. Ain't my type of hype, baby. Me, you, your love so good. Your love so good. Ain't my type of hype. He said he look like a nigga from Full Force. Oh, shit. I quit. I can't unsee that. I can't unsee that. He said he look like a nigga from Kid and Play. Do I smell? I smell pussy. He said that nigga look like a member of Full Force. Oh man, I quit. Your love so good. Ain't my type of hype, baby. Oh man.
Just
I'm
a
gonna play
second,
Cooking
y'all.
with Frank next. I got
Because
you.
hold up. He is doing the most on the coast, and
I
50
can't
Cent is
unsee
about
that.
to snatch him up.
For those of you who don't know who Full Force is, let me show you. Y'all seen House Party, right? The Bullies. R&B group Full Force. They was the Bullies. And I know which one he's saying he looked like. He looked like him. He looked like this nigga here. The biggest one. He said he looked like this nigga here. Oh, man. I'll never unsee this. Oh, shit. There go Umar right there. Bam. There go Umar right there. Your love so good. Ain't my type of hype, baby. Look. There you go right there. Yo, I can't unsee this shit. He said all the niggas was on that gas. Right.
And 50 Cent about to snatch him up and do a Diddy 2.0 on him. He better sit down and have a seat and not say anything, especially knowing that the federales is supposed to be coming to a courthouse, a
Paul
federal
Anthony, that's
courthouse
his
near
name.
him. So he
I
may
think
want
that's
to
his
sit
name,
down and
Paul
have a
Anthony.
seat and enjoy this free time, this freedom before he goes in a clink clink. I'm just saying. But y'all, let's
Umar finna take that money and run.
let me skip this commercial.
Much as you accuse.
So this is my baby Jabil Peterson, Mr. I Am Comedy. So this is what he has to say about Umar for this three
Well, I
times.
forgot
So
her
let's
and
see what my
Jabil
baby
together.
got to say about Umar for this three times. Let's see what he got to say.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it a bean. Look, and I don't want to come at the lounge, but I think you need to do a background check on Jamil, because there was a live stream where he had a drunken rant and he admitted some things. I have the live stream, and these things came out his own mouth. he dated an underage girl, and this came out his own mouth. I'm not trying to start any trouble, but that's why I stopped watching him, because he had that drunken rant. I did record the live stream. I have the live stream. I think it's unlisted, but it is on my channel. He had a drunken rant where he admitted to dating an underage girl, and I have the live stream. These things came out of his own mouth, and I had to stop watching him after that. I don't know if it was just him being drunk, but just, drunk man tell no tales. And he, out of his own mouth, he admitted dating an underage girl. Now, whether he knew that she was underage, that's up for debate. I can repost it, and you guys can watch it yourself and be the judge of that. But it came out of his own mouth. And I was a supporter of him because he's from Philly. But I couldn't support him after that. And for those of you who know, I mean, but still, bro, still. I mean, it was a drunken rant, though. Like, I don't know if, but that came out of his own mouth, and that's the reason why I had to stop supporting him. Like, I mean, the fuck.
I might as well have. Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. We are now surviving Umar Johnson and Umar Johnson's weird cupcake hairstyle. He got a cupcake on his head with the little twisties at the top. Anyway, guys, smash that like button and hit the hype button during survival. So, brother Umar motherfucking Tunde, Mr. My Pan-African sisters, my Pan-African brothers and sisters, this power to the people motherfucker decided to voice this in Diddy Glover's and 50 Cent's beat about. I don't know why Umar Tunde decided to play around with 50 Cent. Seeing the fact that 50 Cent is nothing to play with, he made Marlon Wayans turn back into the white chick. And go ahead on Marlon Wayans, shut up. And he's a comic.
Don't get me wrong, the dude is funny. Don't get me wrong, the dude is funny. He's funny as hell. I feel like the pure survival thing, that's funny. I'm just, for those of you who don't know my story, my mother was underage. She was 14 when she got pregnant, 15 by the time she had me. My father was overage. So you can understand why I would, have a problem with that. Now, like I said, it was a drunken rant. It was a drunken rant. So I don't know if he could have been joking, or I don't fucking know. I just know I got the video, and I'm not going to, out of respect for the lounge lady, because I do support her, I'm not going to repost it, but I do have that video. And if she ever wants to find out the truth, y'all know how to find me.
Like 50 is.
And I said, I don't know if he knew if the girl was underage. I'm not sure about that part. I'm not sure if he knew, but I do know he said something about like ending the relationship once he found out the age or something like that. It was a whole drunk. He was all over the place. It was a drunken rant.
On all comers. And for you to try to say,
that's right. My baby Jabril said 50 Cent is taking all. He is. You come in them doors, he's gonna send you back out the doors. Right? You come in, and he's gonna send you back out, and we gonna never ever hear from you again. But this is what 50 Cent is doing.
Hold on, Cooking with Frank just dropped something on E5 Tunde, Intergalactic Rib Tip. Hold on, I think I want to go to Cooking with Frank. I think I want to go with Cooking with Frank on this one real quick. I think I want to watch the Intergalactic Rib Tip.
You see that little white rock over there?
Look at me, boy. Don't you smoke crack? Yes, sir.
See this? Look. See this shit?
We still working on the renovations, brothers and sisters. We gonna rekey them classroom doors. We gonna lay this tile down, and we gonna stop worrying about my Shango stick. Because if you keep worrying about my Shango stick, your queen gonna get Shango hit.
Back me up with that. Oh yeah, it's that time again. Intergalactic Rib Tip.
Stop worrying about my Shango stick before you.
Umar Johnson was at a little function, a conscious function. He just passed out as of now, as I'm talking to you.
Because he coked up all the motherfucking time.
Powerful.
Man. All right. I gotta keep my composure, man.
Oh, I will cherish this experience for the rest of my life.
And that's Cooking with Frank. Information right here is in the chat. If y'all ever want to go to the channel and check out more videos that he does, the link is in the chat. Shout out to Manny for putting the link in the chat.
Hey, it's Kunta Kinte! When you come to the grand opening, drop a donation in the box, brothers and sisters. When you come to the grand opening, you must drop. Shut the fuck up! From the ghettos of North Central Philadelphia, brothers and sisters. Coming to you somewhere from the ghettos of North Central Philadelphia. My ninja, don't ask me why I'm yelling.
Wait a minute. He was in Philly when he did this? Oh, he can go to jail for that. In the state of Pennsylvania, he is not allowed to solicit any donations for FDMG as a nonprofit organization. He's banned. He is not allowed to ask for any donations while being in the city of Philadelphia. He's banned. So I don't know. Yeah, the truth. This nigga, somebody should put it. Look, he keep violating that nigga. I'm telling you, they letting this shit pile up. So when he does go to court, there's not going to be an argument. They're going to roll that motherfucking or pull that projector down and just click play. And it's going to be everything he violated, every law he broke, all being recorded. Doofus Magoofus. I need to start making some of them t-shirts. Doofus Magoofus t-shirts. Don't be a doofus Magoofus. That's what the t-shirt gonna say. Don't be a doofus Magoofus.
Okay? I think you need a testosterone shot. Why are you asking me, am I yelling? Get off my damn live, ninja. Get off my damn live, ninja. Just because you can't sound off like you got up here, you dusty coon. Okay, stay in your place.
See, this is how he treats people who just ask him, like, why are you yelling? And the thing about it is, though, this is what happens when a real alpha male or any man challenges him. He either goes after their woman or goes after their manhood. That shows insecurity and what's the word I'm looking? Inferiority. If I said that right, that's what that shows to me. Insecurity and inferiority. I think I said that right. I might have said it wrong, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. No alphas do that.
Nigga, you stay in your place. Your mama's place. I stay where my mama stay tuned day.
Shout out to Cooking with Frank. I stay where my
About to
mama
be
stay
crazy.
tuned day. Hold on, let me go back. Hold on, I fucked up. Let me go back. I stay where my mama stay tuned day. I told you me and him be bouncing that shit back and forth.
You asking me, am I yelling? Get off my damn live,
I
ninja.
stay with my
Get off my damn live, ninja. Just because you can't sound off like you got up here, you dusty coon. Okay, stay in your place.
Nigga, you stay in your place. Your mama's place. I stay where my mama stay tuned day. Yeah, let's cook on it.
Shout out to Cooking with Frank. I knew he was going to use that shit. He used it in a couple other joints. He came up with the intergalactic rib tip. And then he came on my joint one day and I was like, hey, Frank, we got a new one. It's Ifa Tunde. I stay where my mama stay. Intergalactic rib tip. And me and him been using that ever since.
I was gonna give Umar a break today. I wasn't gonna do no video on him, but I seen the live. He just don't seem to know when to shut the fuck up, even though Curtis just told his fat ass to be quiet. He come right back out here, and this time, the conference, the Pan-African Conference, is on a park bench. Yeah, it's not warm out there either. He in Philadelphia.
Oh.
So guess what I did today?
It is freezing out this motherfucker. Freezing. He says the Pan-African Conference is on a park bench. Somewhere in motherfucking, what's that park called? Damn, I can't remember the park name in Philly. Damn. It's gonna come to me.
He come right back out here, and this time, the conference, the Pan-African Conference, is on a park bench. Yeah, it's not warm out there either. He in Philadelphia. So guess what I did today? Something I ain't did in a long time. I went and got me a Philly steak and cheese. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna smash that boy after this video, but I'm in the mood. I'm feeling that brotherly love. I'm feeling that brotherly love. Philly, stand up, man. Shout out to my man, Manager Marty, and Dean by any means. That's the boxing brothers that I listen to. Couple of the content creators that keep it real on boxing, but we ain't talking about boxing. Cause this nigga ain't in shape to do nothing but talk shit from park benches and his mama's closet.
Fairmount
Brother
Park.
asked
That's what
me
it's
why he
called.
was talking so loud. He didn't.
Fairmount Park. That's what it is. There it is. Fairmount Park. That's what it looked. No. That looked like one of them parks in North Philly. Fairmount Park is North Philly, ain't it? No, Fairmount Park isn't. I think it might be. It might be.
Ask you nothing about no testicles or no testosterone shots or anything like that. But like I told y'all, that's where this nigga's mind is at. When he gets upset or he feels like he's slighted, he takes it to a sexual reference. He want to call you gay or something like that. Well, I bet you that brother that said you talking too loud, he never was in Highland Park fucking with the trans gentlemans. I bet you that.
I told you, whenever a man says something to him, he goes after their woman or their manhood. Frank just put it in a different way. He always try to call him gay. He said that nigga was in Highland Park fucking with them trans gentlemen though.
Talking so loud. He didn't ask you nothing about no testicles or no testosterone shots or anything like that. But like I told y'all, that's where this nigga's mind is at. When he gets upset or he feels like he's slighted, he takes it to a sexual reference. He want to call you gay or something like that. Well, I bet you that brother that said you talking too loud, he never was in Highland Park fucking with the trans gentlemans. I bet you that. And on top of that, I don't know who that brother is. Never met him. Have no idea who he is. But I bet you he's asking you that question from inside a house. And there might be a chance that he owns that house, which is more than I could say for you, Pan-African park bench pimping ass nigga. This fool got the nerve to have an ego, bro. You look exactly like a bum right now. You have the same outfit on as a nigga who would be on a park bench. I've seen people like this, bro. He's dressing the part now.
Right.
And after that live went off, look to the left of the screen because that's what was going on. Yeah, passed out on the park bench. He can't even afford to get a Philly steak and cheese unless the donors buy his fat ass one.
Right.
Yeah, I'm a struggle streamer. It's nice and warm in my house though. My utilities is paid. I'm chilling. I got me a famine ready to eat later.
Right. He ain't never lied. Call me a struggle streamer all you want. It's warm as motherfucker in this house. I'm about to turn the heat up right now just to be a dickhead. Hey, man, you got your grits burning? Shit, even if I didn't have heat, I at least got an oven to heat up the house like we used to do back in the day. Shit.
Got me some beverages. Hell yeah, my cable is paid. And I'm on YouTube cooking this pork rind fake ass Pan-African. Yeah, bro, let's get into this. Let's get into the footage. We're gonna be here for a minute.
Stay in your place. Art of Dialogue interview coming up on the day before Christmas Eve. Shout out to the Art of Dialogue, December 23rd. We gonna see. Make sure y'all subscribe to my Instagram so y'all can get my lives. I don't be doing free lives too much anymore. This is just one of the last free lives I'm going to be doing. Make sure you subscribe to my Instagram page. $9.99 a month for those exclusive lives and town hall conversations, brothers and sisters. But peace and Pan-Africanism to my Ethiopian Africans, my Somali Africans, my Haitian Africans. And let me say this. Denise Cruz, my Puerto Rican African sister. Are you a Puerto Rican African sister, Denise Cruz? Sister Denise Cruz, are you a Puerto Rican African or are you a Puerto Rican bunny? Sister Denise Cruz, are you a Puerto Rican African or are you a Puerto Rican snow bunny? Talk to me, Sister Denise Cruz.
Snow bunny.
But I want to say this to my Somali Africans in Minnesota, I stand with you. My Somali Africans in Minnesota, I stand with you.
Nigga, shut up. You stand with no one and you stand for no one. Matter of fact, you don't stand at all. Your fat ass always sitting down talking shit. Yeah, the jury is out on you, bruh. I don't understand why you continue to do this, man. You know the game is over. You call yourself going at 50 Cent for what reason I don't know. Just to bring further embarrassment to your sorry ass. Minnesota Somalians, I stand with you. No, you can't stand with nobody. Especially not with them thick ass yellow toenails that we done heard about.
Oh, shit. I was going to say the same thing. You ain't standing with nobody with them bunions. He got, y'all ever see I'm Gonna Get You Sucker? He just shot my big toe. Hold on. Jim Brown toe on I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. He just shot my big toe. This Umar foot right here. He talking about he's staying with Somalians and staying with them. You ain't standing. This what you standing on. That's what he's standing on. That's what he's standing on. That nigga ain't standing on nothing but that. A budget. Yeah, he charging $9.99 for a live stream for you sitting on a goddamn park bench. Get the hell out of here. Nigga that lost his goddamn mind.
Yeah, boy, you got bad feet, bad hygiene, and you got on one of them what's that, a tweed jacket? A tweed coat? That's the exact coat that the bums wear, I'm telling you. And the hat. He got it down packed, man. Probably got on them Marcus Garvey Air Ones, you know, because he don't support Nike and all that, you know. He don't support Nike, you know what I mean? Down packed, man. Probably got on them Marcus Garvey Air Ones, you know, because he don't support Nike and all that, you know. He don't support Nike, you know what I mean? But anyway, let's keep it moving.
From 11 to 7, we will be in Nat Turner's, Virginia. Stop the cap. Ain't a rapper you know can debate me. We will be at Nat Turner's Kwanzaa tomorrow, December the 19th. For Carter G. Woodson's birthday tomorrow, Nat Turner's Kwanzaa on Carter G. Woodson's birthday. Go to natturnerlibrary.com. Go to natturnerlibrary.com. Go to natturnerlibrary.com. I want to see y'all tomorrow. I'll be speaking around 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'll be speaking around 3 or 4 o'clock tomorrow. I will look to see y'all then.
Hey, hold up for a second, y'all. Y'all know what time it is, right? Hey, check this out, y'all. Let's get back to the footage, y'all.
My Highland Park queens, my Lansing queens, my Kalamazoo queens. You know how we do. My Jersey queens, come and give me a Papa Bear hug. Oh, yes, FDMG is coming, baby. FDMG is coming. Hit the PayPal. PayPal.me/FDMG Academy. PayPal.me/FDMG Academy. But Donald Trump is trying to stop us from going to Africa. And Donald Trump is trying to stop Africa from coming to America. There's a partial travel ban to Angola, Nigeria, Benin, Burundi, Cote d'Ivoire, Gabon, the Gambia, Malawi, Zimbabwe, Zambia, Mauritania, Senegal, Tanzania, and Togo. Donald Trump put a travel ban in. Donald Trump put a travel ban in. He's trying to stop the Pan-African resurrection. He's trying to stop the Pan-African revolution. Will somebody please go tell the President of the United States, you can't stop what God has ordained. Will somebody please go tell Agent Orange, you can't stop what the ancestors have put in play. Donald Trump can't stop the Pan-African revolution. The pretendians can't stop the Pan-African revolution. The ADOS FBAs can't stop the Pan-African revolution. Nobody can stop the red, black, and green flag from rising. Nobody can stop the complete and total unification of African people all across the world. But I do want to say this to my continental Africans in America. I do want to say to my Caribbean Africans in America. I do want to say to my South and Central American Africans in America, shout out to my Brazil family. I'll be back in Brazil in March. Shout out to my Brazil family. I'll be back in Brazil in March. Shout out to my Brazil family. I'll be back in Brazil in March. Sweden, I'm coming, baby. Sweden, just hold on. Norway, just hold on. Black France, just hold on. King Kong is coming, baby. King Kong is coming. Where my Ireland Africans? Ireland, I'm pulling up, baby. Next month, the Prince of Pan-Africanism will be in Dublin, Ireland. I'm going to say it again. Where my European Africans at? The Prince of Pan-Africanism will be in Dublin, Ireland next month for the first time. It's Pan-Africanism of perish. It's Garveyism of get back. Oh, yes. It's all Africans for every African and every African for all African. I'm coming back to Ghana. I'm doing a national tour of Ghana because I'm a proud citizen of Ghana. I'm going to have a sit down with President John Mahama. We need to discuss some international Pan-African politics. Please let President John Mahama, the Honorable President John Mahama, know that the principal. What up, my king? How's everything? Good to see you, brother. Yes, sir. Let the Honorable President John Mahama of Ghana know that one of his citizens in the diaspora, the Prince of Pan-Africanism, needs to sit down with...
My bad, y'all. My brother was talking to me. I gotta go back a little bit. My brother was talking to me. I was trying to hear what he said and listen to this at the same time, but hold on. Let me go back a little bit.
Let's get back to the footage, y'all.
My Highland Park queens, my Lansing queens, my Kalamazoo queens. You know how we do. My Jersey queens, come and give me a Papa Bear hug. Oh, yes, FDMG is coming, baby. FDMG is coming. Hit the PayPal. PayPal.me/FDMG.
Oh, my God. He's still doing it.
Academy. PayPal.
Whoa. Back that up. Did this nigga just say my Highland Park queens? Bro. Ain't no Highland Park queens is Highland Park trans gentlemen. Ain't no Highland Park. Hold on. I just got the text message. I thought I heard him say that. Did he just say the Highland Park queens? Knowing that we, oh shit. Chicago got the lighters.
.me/FDMG Academy. But Donald Trump is trying to stop us from going to Africa. And Donald Trump is trying to stop Africa from coming to America. There's a partial travel ban to Angola, Nigeria, Benin, Burundi, Cote d'Ivoire, Gabon, the Gambia, Malawi, Zimbabwe, Zambia, Mauritania, Senegal, Tanzania, and Togo. Donald Trump put a travel ban in. He's trying to stop the Pan-African resurrection. He's trying to stop the Pan-African revolution. Will somebody please go tell the President of the United States, you can't stop what God has ordained. Will somebody please go tell Agent Orange, you can't stop what the ancestors have put in play. Donald Trump can't stop the Pan-African revolution. The pretendians can't stop the Pan-African revolution. The ADOS FBAs can't stop the Pan-African revolution. Nope.
He's stopping the revolution. He's stopping the revolution. Yeah, we didn't say it was a gay area. We saying it's a lot of trans gentlemen out there. From what we heard, Highland Park got a lot of trans gentlemen. We ain't say it wasn't dangerous. But they saying that they known for them trans gentlemen out there. I've never been there. Don't want to go there. On both aspects of the playing field. Trans gentlemen, whether it's dangerous or trans gentlemen, I've never been there and I don't want to go there. But from what I heard and what everybody's been saying, Highland Park is known for them trans gentlemen.
Nobody can stop the red, black, and green flag from rising. Nobody can stop the complete and total unification of African people all across the world. But I do want to say this to my continental Africans in America. I do want to say to my Caribbean Africans in America. I do want to say to my South and Central American Africans in America, shout out to my Brazil family. I'll be back in Brazil in March. Shout out to my Brazil family. I'll be back in Brazil in March. Shout out to my Brazil family. I'll be back in Brazil in March. Sweden, I'm coming, baby. Sweden, just hold on. Norway, just hold on. Black France.
My bad, y'all. I accidentally clicked out. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. I accidentally clicked out of the live stream. My bad, y'all. My bad. That's on me. He said we heard wrong. Hey, Khalid, you from Detroit? Because you the only person that said we heard wrong. I'm not saying I don't believe you, because like I said, I'm not from Detroit. I've never been there. I've never been there. But from what I heard, there's a lot of them trans gentlemen out there. And I heard he said, how you thought Umar stole my Wi-Fi? But apparently Umar came back from Highland Park talking about your jaw ain't as strong as a man's jaw. And I heard that it's a place known for them trans gentlemen.
Stop the complete and total unification of African people all across the world. But I do want to say this to my continental Africans in America. I do want to say to my Caribbean Africans in America. I do want to say to my South and Central American Africans in America, shout out to my Brazil family. I'll be back in Brazil in March. Shout out to my Brazil.
I know Brazil is famous. I know that for a fact. Brazil is famous for them trans gentlemen. And him love going to Brazil. Him love going to Brazil. Say he came back from Highland Park high as a kite too. Yeah, they said that too. You said that too. I know Brazil was famous for them trans gentlemen. And him love going to Brazil.
Family, I'll be back in Brazil in March. Shout out to my Brazil family. I'll be back in Brazil in March. Sweden, I'm coming, baby. Sweden, just hold on. Norway, just hold on. Black France, just hold on. King Kong is coming, baby. King Kong is coming. Where my Ireland Africans? Ireland, I'm pulling up, baby. Next month, the Prince of Pan-Africanism will be in Dublin, Ireland. I'm going to say it again. Where my European Africans at?
You notice that I know we probably pointed this out before, but has anybody else noticed that the people that he modeled himself out of after all chase snow bunnies? Frederick Douglass, married a white woman. King Kong, why'd he swim across the goddamn world? Why did King Kong swim from his island all the way to New York? For a white woman. But you model yourself after them, but you know black queens forever, snow bunnies never, but you model yourself after a creature and a person that actually died with white women. Frederick Douglass died with a white woman. King Kong died for a white woman in the original movie. What was King Kong obsessed with? That fight. It was plenty of humans on that island. And the one white girl that come on that island, he swam across the goddamn world for. He saw one white girl and lost his goddamn mind. He's going to Brazil for them trans gentlemen.
The Prince of Pan-Africanism will be in Dublin, Ireland next month for the first time. It's Pan-Africanism a perish. It's Garveyism a get back. Oh, yes. It's all Africans for every African and every African for all African. I'm coming back to Ghana. I'm doing a national tour of Ghana because I'm a proud citizen of Ghana. I'm going to have a sit down with President John Mahama. We need to discuss some international Pan-African politics. Please let President John Mahama, the Honorable President John Mahama, know that the principal. What up, my king? How's everything? Good to see you, brother. Yes, sir. Let the Honorable President John Mahama of Ghana know that one of his citizens in the diaspora, one of his citizens.
Oh, hold on, Khalid. Because man, he didn't look it up. Highland Park, Michigan, is the city where is the significant resources for the transgender community. The Ruth Ellis Center is located, making it an important place for the ABC community and the youth in the Metro Detroit. I mean, I ain't an expert, but this is what Chat GPT tells us about Highland Park. This is what the Chat GPT told us about Highland Park. It got a lot of trans gentlemen in there. That's from Google. You Google Highland Park, you get trans gentlemen. That's all I'm saying.
In the diaspora, the Prince of Pan-Africanism needs a sit down with the Honorable President John Mahama when I get to Ghana.
Hey man, I hope whatever package Dr. Umar Ifatunde intergalactic rib tip is waiting on that park bench in Philadelphia, I hope he gets it soon. Whoever got that package that he's waiting on, I hope you hurry up, because I think that's the only reason he's sitting out here on this park bench. That boy waiting on a package, man. And what the hell make you see, that's what make me think that he's on drugs.
And we know what type of package he's waiting for. He's waiting for the dope man. Not the dope man that I'm your pusher. You need crack, you need weed. I'm your pusher. You know what he waiting on. Yeah, everybody know that signal. Everybody know that signal. Let me get 2 for 5. 2 for 5, nigga. 2 for 5. You know how I do. Come on, nephew. You gonna do the King Kong contest like that? I can't get a 2 for 5. He that crackhead sitting on the bench. Come on, nephew. I need a 2 for 5.
Nigga, you live at your mama's house. You don't own a house. I don't believe you own a car or anything else. You do conferences from your mama's closet, nigga. What president of any country would want to spend 5 minutes talking to your unhygienic ass? The president of Africa seen your feet, nigga. He don't want to talk to you. He heard about you going to Highland Park. Where my Highland Park queens at? Where my Highland Park trans gentlemen's at, nigga? Oh, yes. That's what I'm talking about. What make you think somebody that important or that high on the totem pole want to interrupt their day to talk to your sorry ass? You think the president of Africa ain't heard about them stories about you trying to make people put their finger in your butt, nigga? He's well connected. He's a real politician. Now, I don't know who Umar is talking about, and I'm not vouching for that person. I'm just saying I highly doubt they'd be willing to break their schedule for your sorry ass.
Right.
Let's continue on, man.
I just thought about that. He just literally asked a president in Africa to sit down with him. You know how much shit they got to deal with? You think the president is really going to take time out of his busy schedule to speak to you. And like I said earlier, you just asked for a sit down with a president in Africa, but you just had a whole issue. You just went on a whole spill about Donald Trump deporting Africans, but you don't want to sit down with him. That shows what you think about the African, this president. Shout out to Cooking with Frank in the chat right now. That shows how low you think of this man, because you think you can get time with him, but not time with the president of your own country. That makes no sense. He said, "We're my Highland Park queens." Fat nigga Frank said, "Nah, we're them Highland Park trans gentlemen."
Interrupt their day to talk to your sorry ass. You think the president of Africa ain't heard about them stories about you trying to make people put their finger in your butt, nigga?
Nah.
He's well connected. He's a real politician. Now, I don't know who Umar is talking about, and I'm not vouching for that person. I'm just saying I highly doubt they'd be willing to break their schedule for your sorry ass. Let's continue on, man.
50 Cent clapped back at the Prince. I responded, respect the 50, but I'll address that at the art of dialogue. No disrespect. No disrespect, but don't ever come for the Prince. I'm the king of black consciousness. I ain't no rapper, no actor, no TV star, no movie producer. I do black liberation. Shout out to my brother 50 Cent. I'm proud of him for what he's done in his life and in his career. We'll deal with that on the art of dialogue.
Oh, you'll deal with that on the art of dialogue? Trying to get a little buzz for your next YouTube video? We know about art of dialogue, but see, this is the thing. 50 Cent said, shut the fuck up. He didn't show you any respect. He said, you a bum ass nigga with no car, no house, no nothing.
No nothing.
And you respond, oh, I respect what he's done in his career. What is that, employee? What, you need a job, nigga? You look like...
Hey, Frank, that nigga turned around and asked him for a job. Hold on. I'm glad you said that. He said, Frank said, what you need, a job, nigga? Hold on, Frank. That nigga turned around and asked
This is the thing. 50 Cent said, shut the fuck up. He didn't show you any respect. He said, you a bum ass nigga with no car, no house, no nothing. And you respond, oh, I respect what he's done in his career. What is that, employee? What, you need a job, nigga? You look like you need one. But I don't think Curtis gonna give you a job, man.
I'm glad you said that, Frank. The nigga turned around and asked him for a job. I'm about to show you right now. The nigga turned around and asked him for a job. This nigga said, peace and Pan-Africanism, Mr. Curtis Jackson. It's been brought to my attention that you posted a clip from my recent interview with Rod on your Instagram page. I have no beef with you, big homie, but I always stand on business, and I meant exactly what I said. I'm proud of your new film studio, and I think we should collaborate on a few projects for the culture. I have a strong base of grassroots support in Shiverport and throughout Louisiana. How about we co-produce a few documentaries and a few docudramas for our people and on the Black experience? I am the leader of a global Black consciousness, the most popular Black scholar in the world, and I got Black youth ready on all continents. I was a fan of Power, Raising Cain, and BMF, but the time has come to turn the corner and start producing more socially progressive and culturally enriching content for our community, especially for the youth. Put up or shut up. I'm ready for the real independent Black TV and film revolution. Let's get back to work, big homie. Tomorrow is promised to no man, but all we have is now. Hashtag the most requested scholar. The nigga turned around and asked that man for a job. He said, nah, bro, rib tip down bad. Brother E5 Tunde, I stay where my mama stay, intergalactic rib tip. He said that nigga rib tip down bad. Hey, Frank, me and you got a collab or something. I think that'd be one of the most hilarious videos out. Me and you got a collab or something. That nigga turned around and asked that nigga for a job. A job. Yeah, he the big homie after he dogged him. Right. This is the flip flop. He did the flip flop shit on me. That nigga turned around and asked that nigga for a job.
Now you respond to him with respect when he tell you to shut the fuck up. But when somebody on your Instagram telling you talk too loud, you want to get sexual with them. Oh, you need a testosterone shot, brother. Yeah, I respect 50 Cent, but don't ever come for the prince. What prince, nigga? I don't know any princes that are confined to their mama's closet, rental cars, and cheap hotels, brother.
But you did make a good point there, Frank. You definitely made a good point. All the dude said was, why are you talking so loud? And you want to go after the nigga manhood and tell him he need a testosterone shot and all this other shit. 50 tell you to shut the fuck up. He the big homie. I want to collab with you. That's crazy. I'm glad you caught that. That's crazy. All the dude said was, you talking too loud. Bro, why you talking so loud? Calm down. 50 literally told you to shut the fuck up. And you want to do a collab with him. You told this nigga he needed a testosterone shot. Oh, that's some bitch made shit right there. Yeah, we could definitely put something together. That's some bitch made shit right there, bro. Oh man, that's some bitch made shit. 50 told that nigga shut the fuck up. I respect the brother 50. I like his work. We need to collab. I need a job. That nigga said, you talking too loud. Oh, this nigga need a testosterone shot. Stay in your place, you coon. Oh, you bitch made fool ass nigga. What Denzel called him, you poop butt ass nigga?
Yeah, why don't you go to Africa? You said you're a dual citizen. Oh, they probably ain't buying that horse shit over there either, huh?
Nope.
Yeah, you go over there talking that trash and stealing their money, ain't no telling what they'll do to your scamming ass.
Niggas gonna jump out the bushes. Where's my money? Niggas gonna tell them, where's this school? Where's this school? No, don't run from me. They gonna shoot lawn darts in that nigga neck.
And like I said, the word is out, man. Them Africans, they do not like that trans gentleman shit, bro.
Nope.
I think King Joffrey Joe seen that video.
King Joffrey Joe.
Yeah, I think he's seen Frank's video, man. So, I think you might want to stay put, big homie. I'll be in Brazil in March. How can you afford to take all these trips and you are not employed? When does FDMG get finished? When does the floors get finished? We don't give a shit about your damn tour. He mentioned another little bookstore that he gonna be at. Some bookstore that nobody knows about. It's probably a convenience store with a bookshelf in that bitch. Yeah, the Nat Turner bookstore. Nigga got 3 books in there.
Oh, man. No.
Let's keep it moving, y'all.
Stop talking about the 5-5 thick in the thighs, sisters. I'm fasting today, brothers and sisters. We're not talking about 5-5 thick in the thighs extra curvy with natural hair. We're not talking about 5-5 thick in the thighs extra curvy with natural hair right now, my brother. We're not talking about 5-5 extra curvy thick in the thighs with all natural hair. We're not doing that right now, my brother, because I am fasting. This is the 21-day Pan-African fast for liberation and divine guidance. Today is the first day of week number 2. Yesterday was the last day of week number 1, and today on Steve Biko's birthday. Today on Bantu Steve Biko's birthday, we begin the first day of the second week of the 3-week Pan-African fast.
I've never seen a nigga fast and get bigger. Oh, you fasting all right on that goddamn park bench. He fasting all right. That nigga ain't got no money. You ain't got no choice but to fast. You ain't got no money on. If I Tunde, I stay where my mama stay, intergalactic rib tip. You ain't got no choice but to fast.
So we can't be talking about Cinnabons and peach cobbler today, my brother. We can't talk about butter almond and butter pecan. We can't talk about sweet brown sugar and mahogany. We can't talk about caramel and butterscotch and buddy cream. We can't do that, my brother. We can talk about it when the sun go down. Oh, yes.
So, since your fat ass is broke right now, we can't talk about food, huh? We could talk about it when the sun go down, huh? Oh, okay. I wonder what happens when the sun go down in Highland Park and your ass is behind the corner store.
Yo, yo. He said, I wonder what the sundown going, what your ass be doing with the sundown in Highland Park when you behind the corner store getting a yik yuck from one of them trans gentlemen.
Ass is broke right now. We can't talk about food, huh? We could talk about it when the sun go down, huh? Oh, okay. I wonder what happens when the sun go down in Highland Park and your ass is behind the corner store. Yeah, I wonder what happened when the sun go down in Highland Park and Dr. Umar Ifatunde Intergalactic Rib Tip is in the area. Yeah, we heard about you, boy. We can't talk about no Cinnabons right now because I'm broke. We can talk about it later. No, we're going to talk about it right now, nigga. Let's talk about Cinnabons. You eat too many of them. Yeah, we seen your greasy ass fingers sitting at the mall. You could, man, he ate them Cinnabons quick. About 3,000 calories, gone. And he wonder why he can't make no speeches standing up again. If you go to Africa or Brazil, they're going to expect your lethargic ass to stand up and speak. No more sitting down, bro. No more of this sitting down and talking, man. You ain't talking good enough to be sitting down, bro. You don't have that type of effect on people no more. That's over with, man. You the owner of 2 crack houses, and that's it. You have nothing else. You have absolutely nothing else, man. This dude is at rock bottom, but he's still talking trash, man. He's still telling us what kind of tour he's going on. Nigga, just cause you bilk your donors for a plane ticket to go somewhere, that does not make it a tour. You are not a superstar. You're not a doctor. You're not a teacher. You're not a psychologist. You ain't shit. How many times do we have to tell you? We don't care how much conviction you talk about. We don't care what kind of conviction is in your voice or how confident you sound. We are looking at you like you're a bum. You are a bum that likes to play with boo-boo and voodoo dolls. I wonder how they feel about voodoo dolls in Africa. Yeah, this dude is completely delusional, man. Oh, we're going to talk about that on the Art of Dialogue. He's only inviting you because you're the subject of jokes right now, bro. He knows you're down bad.
Yep.
And he knows you need the exposure, so he's going to give you an opportunity to come up there and lie and make like it's everybody else's fault. FDMG ain't open because, the donors, they came up short. They just some broke ass niggas. That's what you're going to do, bro. You've been doing that for like the last decade. Shout out to Art of Dialogue, though. He does have some good content, especially with the Gene deal and the puffy stuff. I find some of that very interesting. I found out a lot of stuff that I wouldn't have known, unless I watched Art of Dialogue. So shout out to him. But when this fat nigga come to Art of Dialogue, man, you should give him 3 minutes, bro. You should give him the opportunity to answer one question. Where is the school at?
Right.
And if he can't answer that, you send his fat ass back home. Smash them likes and hit that subscribe. I'm gonna be back in a minute.
Hold on. I think I'm gonna end it off with one more cooking with Frank. There's one more that I saw that was funny. Oh, wait.
You see that little white rock over there?
Look at me, boy. Don't you smoke crack? Yes, sir.
See this? Look. See this shit?
We still working on the renovations, brothers and sisters. We gonna rekey them classroom doors. We gonna lay this tile down. And we gonna stop worrying about my Shango stick. Cause if you keep worrying about my Shango stick, your queen gonna get Shango hit. Stop worrying about my Shango stick before you.
Umar Johnson was at a little function, a conscious function. He just passed out as of now as I'm talking to you.
Because he coked up all the motherfucking time.
Powerful.
Man. All right. I gotta keep my composure, man.
Oh, I will cherish this experience for the rest of my life.
Hey, it's Kunta Kinte! When you come to the grand opening, drop a donation in the box, brothers and sisters. When you come to the grand opening, you must drop.
Shut the fuck up!
Here's what I'm gonna say about the Diddy documentary. And I have no problem with black people holding black people accountable. I'm having a problem with black people needing to expose black people that in-depthly.
Yeah.
But you never expose white people who do things to black people. The Roman Catholic Church
Hey, Drake says mustache.
advantage of way more children than R. Kelly allegedly did.
Right.
Are you following me?
I'm following.
Jeffrey Epstein has taken advantage of way more women than Sean Combs allegedly did. But where is the documentary on Epstein by black people?
Nah, fuck all that. Where the school at? That's the only question that you need to be concerned about, Dr. Ribtip. Curtis said, shut the fuck up. You read the Instagram post. Everybody did. I don't understand where this man think he got room to ask any questions to anyone. Trying to keep your name alive? You trying to create a little buzz by going at 50 Cent? And I'm calling him Curtis because that's his name. And I think that's a more fitting name, for the mood that he's probably in. I think Curtis is more fitting.
All right. So towards the end, the outro. All right, I got you, Frank. Good. Thanks for the heads up too, big homie.
And Curtis said, shut the fuck up, Rib Tip. You don't have a house, you don't have a car, you have nothing, bro. You do conferences in your mama's closet, nigga. Who are you to ask anyone anything? Where's the documentary on the Epstein? Nigga, where the school at?
Hey Frank, you a goon for this one. He got Charleston White with the eyeball popping out. He got Charleston White right here with his eyeball popping out. Oh, I'll never unsee that. Oh shit. Hey, I've been meaning to ask you that too. Why didn't you ever do anything on Charleston White? What'd you think about Charleston? I think you would be hilarious. cooking Charleston White. Yeah, all right, I got it. Before I get to the end, I'll cut it off. But I think you would be hilarious on doing some Charleston White.
You just stopped mentioning the school, didn't you? Yeah, because you know it's Mission Impossible. Man, I can't believe that dude, man. He actually thinks he got the authority to ask somebody to produce something as evidence. That's a complete joke. And then you defending Diddy. You defending Diddy. Yeah, we're going to talk about everybody on this screen. I know the title say Dr. Umar, but we're going to talk about everybody on this screen. Right. Umar is just up first, man. Fungus foot ass nigga.
Fungus foot.
Yeah, man, that lady been exposing this fool for a good minute, Miss Lene Stacks. Yeah, now you done tapped on 50 Cent door. Like, bro, you don't want that battle, man. And I'm not here, capping for Curtis or nothing like that. But we know how you get down. We know how you get down, man. So I don't know why you would even bring that up. And then you want to defend Diddy. Now, I don't see why he got to go. Why do we have to go so far, to expose something that deep? Why does this nigga have to drug people and have sex with them when they're unconscious, allegedly? You know what I'm saying? Like, the real problem is somebody else digging deep to expose the shit. The problem it's nothing to do with the person who's doing the things that they're, alleged to be doing. Always trying to divert the attention somewhere else. Yeah, let's take the blame in some other direction. Let's never be accountable for shit. I'm convinced that Dr. Ribtip lives by that rule. School ain't never gonna be open. He blames the donors, the people who actually believed in his fungus foot, Ebola finger having ass. Yeah, that's what they got repaid. Nothing. 2 empty crack houses. And you got the nerve to ask a question. Wish that nigga would ask me a question. Nigga, open the door at your mama house when the people come knocking. In there hiding like a goddamn coward. Can't stand that dude, man. I can't stand nobody on this screen except beside Curtis. He the only one I got any type of respect for. Fuck the rest of the people on the screen. Straight up, bro. It's obvious to me what they do. Now let's get on this nigga in the bathtub with all the balls and the little umbrella. Now I don't know if that's a real picture or not. That could be 50. I don't know, man. But I'm just gonna say this about Marlon Wayans. He's one of them dudes that's in Hollywood and you know who he is and all that, but you don't never check for his shit. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're into the Scream movies or, stuff like that or shit like White Girls. I mean, if you like movies like that, then you might like Marlon Wayans. I mean, me personally, the nigga ain't, he ain't really funny to me. I don't think you're supposed to get that damn far off of making dumbass faces and shit. That's what I know him for. Them faces that he was making in Don't Be a Menace while drinking your juice in the hood. Yeah, the same movie. Matter of fact, he did have one funny scene. Yeah, he had one funny scene when he got finished letting that crackhead suck him off. Like it was one of them scenes, man. Yeah, he let a crackhead give him a blowjob. He playing shit like that. And then he playing White Girls. I never watched that. I think Dave Chappelle and Cat Williams and all them, I think they be right, man. It's certain dudes, certain type of personalities they know will go for that garbage.
Yo, I didn't even realize that. He definitely did let that crackhead give him a yik yak. And then he got his cheeks clapped by the ghost. He played a white girl. And he definitely was at them Diddy parties. Like I said, everybody that had a problem with the documentary was at them parties. Every single person that spoke out against him, they was all at them Diddy parties. They all admitted to being at the Diddy party. Either they were seen at the Diddy party or they admitted to being at one.
Yeah, I don't find Marlon Wayans that funny at all. Like, nigga, you twist your face up hard as you can, nigga. You won't get no laugh out of me, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. That last movie that he just did, that football movie, it was a good movie. It was a good movie. But I do understand what Cooker with Frank is. I definitely understand what he's saying. I didn't even realize that. He definitely got a yik yuck from the crackhead. He got his cheeks clapped by. That's when I stopped. I watched that movie, Haunted House. When it got to that scene, I turned it the fuck off. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? It's a difference between comedy or just plain outright gay shit. Like, now I ain't. There's no slight to the gay community. That's just not my speed. That's not my lane. So when I saw the ghost raise his ass up, I was like, man, turn this shit off. When I saw that shit, I was like, man, turn this shit off, bro. But when the crackhead thing, the thing on Don't Be a Menace, I'm a kid. I didn't really get the joke until I was an adult. But now that I come to think about it, when it's all sitting in front of you, like, damn, he did definitely do all this shit. Banging doggy style, lifted his ass in the air. I said, man, cut this shit off. Get the fuck out of here. I don't get ghost apparition. I'd have burned the whole house down.
So I hope Curtis cook your ignorant ass too.
He going to.
You sitting there lying on the internet talking about you ain't never been to a Diddy party, and they done seen where you posted where you go to this shit every year for 15 years, and you ain't never seen nothing. Yeah, all right, nigga. Right. Expect somebody to believe that garbage. I ain't gonna spend that much time on him, man, because I don't check for his movies and I really don't check for what he says. The only reason
hey Frank, you know what's crazy? Yeah, everybody in the chat, I got the Kenny Tyler jersey from the 6 Man. I got the Kenny Tyler. I did some of my live streams on the little Remy is wearing the Kenny Tyler jersey. That's the jersey Lil Remy is wearing when he says, you better be careful there, little buddy. It's the Kenny Tyler jersey. Damn. That's crazy. From the 6 Man. Damn, bro. I didn't even realize he did all this stuff.
I know that he's talking right now is because he defending, dirtball Diddy. Yeah, go make another movie where you gotta wear a dress. Matter of fact, man, before we move on to little One-Eyed Willie over here, one of the other scenes that Marlon Wayans is noted for, this is in those Scream movies, them little knockoff, the I Know What You Did, whatever that shit is he played, where it's a real movie and then they have the secondary, the unfunny version where he plays in it. Yeah, it was one of them. I think it was Scream or something, but it was a scene where the ghost that haunted the house came in and fucked his girl and then fucked him too.
No, haunted house.
How much do they gotta pay y'all for that, man? They always put him in compromising roles because he's a compromised man.
No, he right
there.
Yeah,
you could tell.
Hey, Frank, what make it worse, they're his movies. He wrote that shit. That's what makes it so crazy. He wrote that shit. They're his movies. Him and his brothers. And his brother told him to shut the fuck up too. He like, look, man, you Soldier Boy's more your speed. You fucking with 50, we can't beat him. Damon came out and told him to shut the fuck up. He's like, hey man, you Soldier Boy's more your speed, man. We can't beat 50 Cent. Damon came out and told him to shut the fuck up. But he wrote those movies, putting himself in that position.
Man, Umar is compromised. We heard about him hanging out in Highland Park with the trans gentleman. You ain't fooling nobody, bro. Quick to call somebody gay or question somebody's sexuality on it, and that's because that's what's on your mind.
Right.
Ain't nobody trying to get in bed with that fungus foot nigga, but anyway, man.
They say the most homophobic people are the biggest closeted gay folks out there. Usually that's how it goes. All them the motherfuckers that's extremely homophobic, usually they the ones who are the gayest people secretly.
That's enough about Marlon Wayans, man. We already know what he's on, man. That last movie that football movie he played in. Yeah, that should tell you a lot, man. And last but not least, man, Charleston White. Now we're gonna play some of Charleston footage because Charleston, he prides himself on irritating people, and that's exactly what he's trying to do to 50 Cent. And I hope 50 channels his most pettiest vibe. I hope he just turn into Curtis and shut this little disabled nigga down. Everybody about tired of Charleston, man. I hope 50 make it to the point where the next hotel Charleston checks in, he got to stay in that hotel for 6 months.
For real. I totally agree with you on that, Frank. Oh my God, I can't stand that little one-eyed bastard. I cannot. Somebody, I'm telling you, yo, what you put out is what you get. And that nigga puts out nothing but venom and negativity into the world. What has he put in positive into the world? Everybody always talk about, oh, he's real. He did this for the community. Y'all do know that he was getting grants. He was actually getting paid to do that shit, that so-called community work that he said he was doing. He wasn't doing that shit for free. And when the grants stopped, that's when he stopped. He even said it himself. Ain't nothing but broke niggas out there trying to do stuff for the community. Ain't no rich niggas trying to do nothing for the community. He admitted it. The only reason why he stopped doing it, he was doing it because he was getting grants. He was skimming off the top and give a little bit to the community and take his cut. And when those grants stopped, he stopped. I can't stand that one-eyed bastard. Yo, Frank, you know what's crazy? He brags about unaliving that white man, but he didn't do it. He coerced his friend into doing it, passed his friend the gun, made his friend unalive that white man, then turned around and told on him. Convinced his friend to unalive that white man, then turned around and told on him. That shows his character right there, what type of person he is. He don't give a fuck about nothing or nobody but himself. He don't give a damn about his wife. He don't give a damn about his kids, because if he did, he wouldn't put them in such danger. Because one of these days, he's going to fuck with a real, actual gangster, and they're going to be like, you know what? We can't get him. Let's get the next best thing. How can we make him hurt in a way where he really going to shut? Because whooping his ass ain't going to work. How can we shut him up for good without actually unaliving him? Bingo. Let's go after his kids. Bingo. Let's go after his wife. Let's go after someone he loves. One of these days, and I'm not praying for that to happen, because his wife and his kids, they innocent in all this. Well, you are standing by this man, knowing that he's putting out all this venom, but still, they don't deserve the repercussions of his mouth. But y'all get where I'm going with that. One of these days, you're gonna run into a real gangster and say some shit. And that gangster is going to have the mentality of one of them old school gangsters and hit him where it hurts. Yeah, I know. He goes to the hearing and tell the dude not to let the dude out, because he know when that dude come home, he gonna do something to him.
Yeah, because he a little coward, man. He hides behind women. You know, he talk all that trash, and then when a woman out with him and somebody step to him, he hiding behind her.
Yeah, he definitely did.
Talking about he a leader. Nigga, please. Let's hear what old Charleston got to say, and then I'm gonna be right back.
I just want to tell 50 something. If there's nothing you can do to get back at Diddy. They didn't give him a life sentence. Say, man, listen. I know you still mad because the boy had your baby mama over there. Oh yeah. Playing foosball with her. Just a foosball machine with the two. You all them one men. Ain't that the thing? You spin them in the soccer man spin. Yeah, he had your baby mama over there playing foosball with the little boy in there watching a big screen TV. Who you think was coming out telling him everything gonna be all right? It wasn't his mama. She was in there. She was the ball on the foosball table. So they were kicking her around.
That's crazy. You brought the man kid into it. It's one thing to say something about his baby mama, but you trying to add his child into the joke. Like this man is the devil. Like he's the fucking devil. There's no other way to describe Charleston White but the devil.
That was Diddy, man. So you gotta do nothing else, 50. You gotta appreciate Diddy. Cause unless he turned the boy into a freak too. Now if he done turned your boy into a freak, kick his ass. Do exactly what now that boy ain't no freak. And all he heard was his mama, oh Lord, and he didn't get to see nothing. Man, raise up all Diddy. Yeah, raise up all Diddy. But I can't tell it, raise up. If my baby mama do it like that, how he done your baby mama with me hoe in the house, I be doing him the same way. So you say nigga my baby mama like that with me hoe in the house. That's why I've been trying, man, why I'm 50 on the boy like that. But I forgot, man.
And Diddy was fucking with her before. I think that was before what's her name had his son with her. So you just included his kid in some shit that I don't even think he was even alive for. Like what the? And the fact that Barbara just sitting there laughing, bro. Like this is the shit that bothers me. The people around him. Now, like I said, y'all sit here and condone his shit, and then when you catch the consequences of his mouth, people are supposed to feel sorry for you. No, we're not. Because you sat there and laughed while he did the shit. So if something happened to one of you motherfuckers that's standing around him laughing, ha, kiki, let his jokes, his fucked up jokes, we're not going to feel bad about something happening. You're going to, look, man, these motherfuckers are stupid.
In fact, she still work for him today, don't you? You might have to make a part two. say, to release all them emotions you hide behind. I know, listen, a man is a man. You can't act like that, don't bother you. Cause you didn't do this to him when he tried to take you on the shopping trip, Fifth. Come on, Kirk, don't do that, man. Just say, pull back. Listen, unless he turned your boy into a freak. Do you see that little boy like it? Cause you know kids ain't supposed to be exposed to sexual noises or sexual content. Did it do the boy like this here? Is that why you mashing on him? Only the strong can show compassion for the weak. 50? That's all I'm saying, man. Goddamn it. I like Diddy. Outside of what he do at the Diddy party and killing Tupac, I like the boy. Know why? He was a big bad wolf. Ain't nobody whooped him. Yeah, he the only I know hanging over the balcony by this bitch. Blowing up cars by this bitch. Taking another bitch and making it his bitch like he did your woman. That's the only one in the industry done this. Done freaked all you hoes. Done freaked half you rappers and everybody else. Only thing they got is a man, he paid me Cassie. They ain't got no woman saying nothing bad on Diddy. Cassie not even saying nothing bad. How mad at Diddy, man?
Is that a woman actually, the woman that he pew-pewed in the face? You forgot about her? The lady that he pew-pewed in the face in the club? She had nothing but terrible things to say about Diddy. What the hell are you talking about? You just want to be a part of what's going on. He's like, he's always talking about Hassan Campbell, but he does the same thing. He latches on to whatever's popular and tries to wiggle his way in there and get views.
Got your baby mama and took her down through there. What, don't they got a song, take me through there, take me through there. Take me through there, take folk was born even think about that song. Cause Diddy, they say Diddy gonna take a hoe through there and then pump her back to life. And that man said killing hoes with in satisfaction. Most hoes wanna die satisfied. until they have to do it. Yeah, they think my whole want to lay around all day till there's a like did it making them have to do it. Bitch, say, pump her back up. The heart barely beat. Get the IV doctor. Get her some more nutrients. Put the oxygen mask on her. And get that jelly. Put that jelly and put it back on her. By the time she get ready, just go be sitting right. And he back down there through there. Yeah.
Okay, so that was little Charleston's rant. You know what I'm saying? He called himself getting under 50 skin, bringing up what Diddy did with 50 baby mama. And I'm going to say this about that. 50 ain't got no reason to be upset about that. The only reason I think that it bothered him is because it's Diddy. Now, if she would have ran off with some other nigga and got turned out, I don't think Curtis would have gave a fuck, personally. You know what I'm saying? Why would you care about that, bro? You worth hundreds of millions. Why would you even care about that? But he took it personal because that's one of Diddy's MOs. Diddy prides himself on taking other men's women. You know what I'm saying? That's a character flaw because he's a punk ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? He's one of them dudes. He'll see a nice looking chick with a high profile dude or something like that, and he'd try to go buy her. Go ask Eric Sermon. Go ask Ryan Leslie. You know, he was with Cassie before Diddy came along. Right? He ex Ryan Leslie out there real smooth. All of a sudden, Cassie is a superstar, and she's Diddy's original girl or main girl or something like this. Some song, some trash he made. But anyway, who else did he do that to? Curtis. He did it to 50. You know what I'm saying? Took his baby mama. Who else did he do that to though? Albie Shore. That's how he got Kim Porter. He has a history of doing this shit, so that's why it got under 50's skin. 'Cause 50 don't like him. And I understand that shit. I don't like him. I don't like Diddy at all, bro. Like, from day one, I was like, man, who is this weird nigga who can't keep his mouth closed?
I felt the same way ever since I was a kid. I never liked Diddy. I never liked Diddy or Jay-Z. It was just always something about him that I never liked. I never liked neither one of these dudes, Diddy or Jay-Z. It's just, you just get a bad vibe from them nigga. And he definitely couldn't keep his mouth closed, especially in the 90s. In every fucking video, he just mouth wide open.
Always showing his damn tongue, you know what I'm saying? Even when he's just chilling, mouth wide open. You know, I couldn't be around no nigga like him all day, bro. I'm sorry. That's what happens. He take them young boys up in that studio, tell them they gonna be rich. Next thing you know, they waking up with their ass hurting and this baby oil all around. He laughing at them. Yeah, rough night, huh, cuz? Yeah, but Charleston want to defend that shit. But see, Charleston called himself getting under 50 skin. But let's talk about Charleston, because Charleston ain't never had the type of woman that anybody would do that for.
Right. And Charleston bragged about, Charleston is a rapist himself. He bragged about raping white women. I have the video. He bragged about it. He even advocated it. He said some women need they ass whooped and they coochie took. That was his quote.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. See, ain't nobody want to come for his wife to play no football, did they, Charleston? Yeah. Yeah, that same woman that you was hiding behind with after that boy smacked you upside your rough ass head in that barber shop.
His wife looked like the female gremlin.
Yeah. Go on and shut him down, Curtis. He asking for it, man. Out here talking about people's dead kids and all that shit. Soon as somebody crack a joke on his little sensitive ass and he get upset, he want to talk about their dead relatives. Yeah. You know your son, I seen your... That's the best way to... Man, I ain't even gonna speak on it. Just let him keep doing what he doing, because he's the type of person that's gonna keep pushing buttons, and at some point he gonna push the right one.
Right.
And with this Curtis situation, I'm not insinuating that Curtis would actually do anything to him and incriminate himself. But, you know, what I am saying is that police calling shit tactic, that probably ain't gonna work on that one.
Nope.
Because once Curtis called the police, it's over with for you. Who you think they're gonna listen to? Curtis worth 500 million. You worth 3, nigga. That's why I said if I was Curtis, if I was him, I would wait till Charleston go to a very expensive hotel, $5,000 a night, And I had my homies waiting on his ass, so he never he can't even come out. All you can do is keep paying the rent, nigga, every night till you broke. That's what I would do.
That's a good idea. That's a real good idea.
But you know, like I said, 50, he way up there, man. He probably not paying Charleston that much attention, but I do know. Well, I can't say I know. Can't speak for Curtis, but I feel like if Charleston pushes that right button and he going along the right lines, because that's kind of the same button that Diddy pushed. So we're gonna find out what Charleston is really about, man. Because you know he moving up the totem pole and he trying to find even more powerful people to irritate. Now, I don't know when it's gonna come to an end, but it's gonna come to an end.
It is.
You best believe that.
Yeah, it is. He keep doing the same thing over and over. It's the same song and dance. He irritates somebody, get them to respond. He goes back and forth. He says the worst shit that he can possibly say. And you know what we need to start doing? We need to start banning the niggas that keep allowing him on their platforms. Fuck banning him. We need to put a joint out. Look, if you will let this nigga on your channel, we're not watching it no more. That's what we need to start doing. That's how you shut him down. Stop watching the channels that keep letting him on their platform. Because you showing what type of person that you are by letting him come on your platform and saying the shit that he says. You're throwing away your integrity of your channel for views.
Yeah. He act like he didn't get smacked because that's kind of the same button that Diddy pushed. So we're gonna find out what Charleston is really about, man. Because you know he moving up the totem pole and he trying to find even more powerful people to irritate. Now, I don't know when it's gonna come to an end, but it's gonna come to an end. You best believe that. Yeah. He act like he didn't get smacked up already in the barbershop. Somebody came up in there and bopped his ass over that rough ass head with the gun, and he ended up hiding behind his wife, man. Straight up.
Hey Frank, he jumped right behind her. You know what's fucked up? You start trouble and then threw your wife in the line. Now, what if this dude did not care? What if he actually didn't care about hitting women? You threw your wife right in the line of fire. Or what if this dude decided to pull out a gun? You threw your wife in the line of fire. You don't. If a nigga run up on me, there's no way I'm standing behind my wife. I'm standing behind a woman, period. And he did that with Soulja Boy too. When he made Soulja Boy, that girl in the pink, he jumped right behind her. He throws the women in the line of fire. That shows how he feels.
She shouldn't want to be with you anyway. You can't even protect her. You know what I'm saying? You passed out at the park behind the wheel. This boy done found his childhood at 40. And this is the killer thing. That man ain't even 50 years old. And look at him. That's all I'm going to say. Look at him. He ain't even 50 years old.
I think it's jealousy. I think he's jealous because he looks like an old crackhead in his 40s. And he's jealous of everybody that he comes at. Anybody that he makes videos about or tries to get under their skin, he's jealous of them. Right.
Nigga, 48 going on 72.
48 going on 72.
It's, you know,
old, crippled.
Look, trust me. Old. Karma will come around for him. That's all I'm going to say. But anyway, man, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Hit them likes, subscribe to the channel. Cash App is Cooking with Frank. I'm going to be back in a minute, y'all.
All right, y'all. That's where I'm going to stop this one at. We've been going 3 hours and 30 minutes. That's where I'm going to stop this one at. Try to go catch that Jake Paul fight. Try to go catch that John. Try to go see if that John started yet. But anyway, I appreciate everybody stopping by. I got all weekend. I don't go back to work until Monday, but I'm working day shift Monday and Tuesday because there's no third shift. So I have plenty of time this weekend. So shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody that stopped by. Like I said, every live stream is y'all who make these lives lit. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Hit the Cash App. It's your boy, the one and only Brenda's baby, Remy L. Ma'at. You were just tuned in to Rim Rum TV. I see y'all when I see y'all. Until then, Umar and everybody else,